Okay, we're live. A little bit of a delay. We were trying to push some buttons that weren't 100% cooperating. But tonight, what's going on, everybody? Tonight, we're building another one of my favorites. And this one is the Tamiya Dual Rider, which is basically just a slightly different version of a dancing rider. But we haven't built a dancing rider on the Friday Night Live. But tonight, Nicole's back. She's over there. She is.
Yep.
We're trying some things with audio today, and just not everything was 100% cooperating. But
Oh, I guess you're echoing. But I can't hear that one here.
well, hopefully it's not too bad.
Apparently it is.
Sometimes it takes a second. We'll see if it gets any better. Sometimes it's just because I talk loud at first. You weren't hearing much of an echo?
I'm not. But huge echo, is what they're said.
I see people saying it, yeah.
I cannot hear an echo.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's let me try something real quick, everybody. You need that mouse and the keyboard. Let me see the headphones.
Yep.
We'll try and fix the echo as best we can. Hold on a second, guys. This is the only part. Yeah, it actually does sound good on me.
Yeah.
But all right, hold on. We're almost there. Actually, it doesn't sound bad on the YouTube feed on this side either.
Well, apparently it does.
There is some reverb, but I don't know that that's much beyond what we have the. So, I don't know. Hopefully it's not bad. I don't know what you're doing. So, like I said, we're building the Dual Rider. Nicole will get to all of your regular comment introductions. I didn't know that these came with an antenna tube. I didn't know that was still a thing. All right, babe, it's fine.
Just checking. Okay, how's the cat?
Oh, yeah.
He's doing much better. We thought we were gonna lose him Saturday, but then he it helped. They got him back and got him good.
Yeah, it was a rough weekend.
It was hard. And the shirt is
From Chibs, yes.
And yeah, that was just so super nice. Oh, your mom's here. Your mama. When I moved, it was better, but.
Oh, yeah. You might just have to try and talk away.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
We'll put you in the booth.
Yeah. I told you I'd go sit on the couch and read them on my
You just tried to have me Skype her in.
Yeah. Can you move on the mustache distracting? Yeah, it's distracting for everyone. Okay, now have the
It was probably just as you were You gotta remember how much of a delay there is. It's when you adjust, things should get better. Audio with two people always seems to be the biggest pain, but we're working on it. We'll get there. I thought I had a solution, and then we worked on it for an hour before this. Yes, so she's already an hour into this live stream, technically on her side, in her opinion. So that's an extra hour of annoyance for her. We tested
this camera view.
Oh, really? Oh, that's because there is no mic for you.
Perfect. Don't touch dial.
I have to. We have to have you. But yeah, that's. I know why there's an echo, and it's because we have two microphones in here. That's because Nicole is in here and she's not sitting next to me. I could just make you sit next to me.
I mean, that's up to you.
Do you want to do that? Let's just do that. Let's fix this situation, and you can just. Okay, give me that. You're gonna hate it, and that'll be perfect.
Okay.
So we'll fix the echo that way. Sorry for adjusting the mic with it. You can just move the table enough so that you can use it.
Did you take this off?
Yeah. So you can scroll. All right. We'll fix it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with, I thought my audio mixer was going to work well for me to be able to adjust this stuff. And oh, do you want to build too?
No.
No?
No.
So, well, the only thing is switching camera angles.
I didn't even prepare, didn't plan on this.
And so,
Closed caption on the live stream. Where's the mouse?
over there?
Oh. How does it do that? Does it just read it?
It auto translates for you.
Oh God.
It's not, sometimes it's not pretty.
Okay, all better.
Yes. Fixed the old-fashioned way by eliminating technology.
Yeah.
This a new favorite setup, I'm sure. What?
Weston's kid loves me.
Oh, yes.
What's his name?
I thought, was it Carson? Something?
I don't know. Little Nicky. I'm a big Prince fan. Oh, no, my purse.
Oh, see, Little Nicky. I hear Little Nicky and I think Adam Sandler.
Of course.
Which was Adam Sandler. I mean, which was a terrible movie, but I don't even think Prince.
You're a sad person. How did you like the movie, Nicole?
Oh.
Connor. Hi, Connor. That movie was terrible. I'm sorry. I know they worked hard and they're, making.
Where did the Fast Eddie bearings go? I think I opened them already. Oh, I did right here.
Let's see what I know that they worked hard on it. I know that making a movie is super hard. Actually, I don't know because I don't know how that works. But no, it was terrible.
It was.
Yes, thank you. And I'm like, was the girl of age?
That was the thing.
Like, but how do you? You hate the guy the whole time.
Yeah, you do. It sucked to be. I didn't like it mostly because they made the RC person be like the scummy guy.
Who do you like? Like, who you don't like anybody. You like the fiance who's getting treated like crap, and then I just, yeah, no.
Yeah, that was about. I feel pretty similar throughout that.
I've seen, I mean, any Lifetime movie I've ever watched has been better than that movie. That movie was awful.
Yeah, you like Lifetime movies though.
Right. Exactly.
I think that's unfair to say.
But I mean, I know that they're not high quality
Films.
films. And maybe there was some artsy point to it that I just didn't get. That could be it. Maybe I'm just not that.
I just like that the Ford Ranger kept breaking down.
I don't know. I don't know. The stash is trash. Yes, it is.
The mustache is amazing. But my beard is coming back in already. So she's going to get a reprieve from it before too long. But I'm just going to grow it out longer so I can handlebar it next time.
No, I think we're just not going to do that again.
Tell me how to live my life.
Well, no, I am not. That's why you still have it.
You did lunge at me with a pair of flippers.
I did. I tried, but then he caught me and they died. So, you know.
Oh, yeah, they did die conveniently right as you
Yeah.
dove at me.
But I don't know why he has such a disdain for Ford Rangers because I almost hit him with one time.
Did you?
Remember when we were moving out of that apartment over in Mission? And I had my brother's truck and it's a manual and put it in reverse. Remember that? And you yelled at me, and that was like we hadn't been dating that long, and you yelled at me, and I was like, oh my God, he just yelled at me.
You deserved it, I'm sure.
There you go. I mean, probably, but
Probably what? You probably deserved it? You definitely deserved it.
mustache is fine on most people.
It's rude. I think I'd do the mustache just fine.
No.
I think it's a very reasonable attempt at a mustache.
No. I mean, you attempted it. Yeah, that's right. He is building a dual rider, which is what, a dancing rider?
Yes, it is the dance. It's basically a dancing rider, but the plastics are black and it's got a different looking body and a different driver.
If you go to our website to buy a bearing kit, it will be the dancing rider bearing kit.
Yes. She means the Fast Eddie.
Fast Eddie.
Fast Eddie.
Are you going to open your kombucha?
Oh, yeah, I am.
I don't know, my chat froze. Oh, no, it didn't. They just weren't talking. That's crazy. Crazy.
Let's see.
Thank you.
What?
Put in my like because I'm back.
Yes, exactly. Last week was an excused absence. It was the Thursday I basically walked in the house to a disaster scene.
Huh?
Thursday when I walked in the house.
Why?
Because that's when you were just sitting there holding Peanut.
I think that was Saturday.
No, that was Friday. Or Thursday night. And then Friday I didn't go to work because of it.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, that was rough. I'm trying to send a super chat. Won't let me. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that is the donation stuff.
Oh, thank you. Are you going to convert this to a drift?
This one is going to go to my friend Ryan in Minnesota.
Oh.
So we're going to get this built up.
Looks like an eyebrow that's come down for a drink.
For a drink.
It's hilarious.
Rude.
It's funny. I like that. Josh has a mustache check. Now, Josh, can you tell us what radio you like to use?
Is this live stream bingo?
Angela Lawson said, my husband learns anything from this video. I hope it's how to throw away all the trash from his builds. Great job, Josh. I mean, I hope he does learn that.
Yes. It should definitely
But I wish this one would too.
It should definitely appear that you do that.
Yes, baller is Ryan.
Baller is Ryan, yes. Let's see. The gearbox on the Dancing Rider is definitely one of the simpler RC gearboxes you ever get to put together. Nope.
You should make the new Unimog into a hauler for the Tuk Tuk. Is there any difference other than cosmetic between the two riders?
Nope. Black plastics is it in the body, but no, there is no other differences. It's the same thing.
Josh getting the world into his hobby one trike at a time. Oh,
right.
The Angela Lawson, her husband, is on here and said, "Stay off here, Angela." Chibs made the shirt for him.
Yes, he did. And it's got a logo on the back.
It does have the logo. I know. How cool. That was so nice of you.
If you can actually see that or not.
I don't know if there. Oh, your sunglasses are on your head.
Thank you.
Did you figure out what was wrong with your cat? Not really. They gave him some anti-nauseum. He didn't eat or drink for a few days.
They said it's like an intestinal disease.
Yeah.
Basically.
So.
But it's one of those things that they say that if they think they've ruled everything else out. But it was just he was in real rough shape.
Yeah. But he's better, but thank you all for asking.
Yes.
That's very nice. How many of us can answer all the popular questions? Most of you. But we have newcomers sometimes, so they're just curious. That's okay. That's what we're here for. Is it possible to make an off-road dancing rider?
It's one of those tasks I think I'd like to try.
There's a guy on the Axio page selling Joe Exotic 3D printed heads.
How good does it look, though? I'm interested.
Really great. Collecting RCs isn't a problem, but saving each box that each RC comes in is a massive problem. That is a massive problem.
I don't do that.
No, you don't.
I get rid.
Because I don't let you.
Yeah, I open it and the box goes away. The trash goes back in that box, and then I throw the box away. I don't keep those.
No, you can take a picture of it if you want.
Yeah, take a picture, throw it away.
A-Main has a sale on Futaba 4 p.m. for $259, I believe.
It's not a bad deal. Ryan
Davis bought a tube bender a few days ago and loves it already.
Nice. Oh yeah, I think he had sent me a message. It's the BAC Industries Mighty Rod Bender. Oh, but after the last one we did, like when people always ask about 3D printing and all that, I created a page on my website with like my printer, the filaments, the programs, like everything super listed out.
Are you talking to me?
Well, yeah, because you read the comments.
I wasn't listening. I was reading. Sorry.
That sounds right.
But I'm sure it was super important. You need to make an extended version of the van for your extended chassis.
Have you seen my long build? It's the one over there that's on the third up from the bottom.
Oh, that's ugly.
Oh. What?
It looks like one of those like lorries that has the that one you sent me the picture of. That's what it looks like.
What?
Like the 6x6?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
No.
No.
That truck is gonna be cool.
I mean, it's ugly. I'm sorry. Vivian, hello.
Vivian.
She's watching, yeah. You should hide fun messages inside parts for Baller. Is he the kitty that comes in to visit from time to time? No.
No, that's
Safi. That's our girl.
he is not he's not all that social with me. He's her cat.
Yeah, I am my baby.
There we
go. Let's see. I am ugly trash. Ooh. Oh.
I think that long truck is going to be cool.
Okay. Matt wants us to watch it again.
Yeah, and
no.
I mean, sometimes you do catch on the subtleties more. That
animal's a raccoon. VFD skid for Capra. Let's go Vanquish.
Well, it'll have to be like a VFD skid and require the front axle. And it would be pretty involved.
Can you build a TTO2 or TTO1?
TTO2 or TTO1?
They have everything you can do like literally anything. Like any car you could ever dream of. Tamiya has.
In that series.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's I've never built one of those. I mean, I guess I could. I just have to.
I mean, they're popular. Moose Jaw says he has his finger on buy now for Dual Rider. Anything else needs to complete it?
A standard servo, a standard ESC, and your whatever receiver you plan to use. Nothing else. You don't need a motor. It comes with a motor. It comes with tires, and you need paint. That's about it. But it's definitely worth buying. Your kids will love it.
How much to watch flying cars again? A lot.
She'll watch it again for $10.
No. Going on first comp required tow strap and winch. Your opinion and how to set up on truck. Never see your rigs with any of this.
No, you're right. Unless I'm like going to an event that like absolutely has to have it, like by either to be competitive or by requirement. You're right. I don't run it. I like power shift RC winches, but if you're not like, for me, I don't enjoy just winching on like for fun on a trail ride. I only do it when I'm in competition, basically. And same with a tow strap. Like if I can't drive out of it, I'll just go kick it over. But if you're gonna get a tow strap, get a long one. Don't get like a 4-foot one, because then you can just reach for stuff. It's way easier, and you can double it up if you need to get it shorter. But don't get a little short tow strap.
How many cats do you have? We have 2, and our new one is not here yet, but should be in a couple weeks. Josh, tech question. Why doesn't the skid plate on the Pro have dual mounting supports for raising the upper rear links to above their lowest position?
It's just one of those things. It's for clearance reasons. Single shear will actually work just fine. So it's single shear where it has to be, and double shear where it can be. But if you want to raise them up and you want to do that, you can. You just need to put a lock nut on the back side of it.
Oh, I didn't realize I was sitting like that.
Like what? Oh, with your like a goon?
Yeah, I just don't like being on camera. Okay. Would it be possible to see him?
He might wander in here and then she could scoop him up.
Yeah. Aw, thank you.
What?
Stash fund. Grow the ends, shave the middle from Weston, $10. Thank you.
I'm gonna do that. We're gonna get the twist going. I'm gonna grow the beard back, and then we'll just shave it back. We'll reveal the beard every.
Aw, Blake Denley gave us $5. Thank you. Great evening. Happy Friday. Josh and Nicole, here's for helping me zone out after Work and relax, working on RCs while watching you build.
Nice.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
You can reload this because I think it's frozen.
Oh. Reload. Hopefully it comes back.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, just click on this. There you go.
Yeah?
Yep. It'll all come back. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, gotcha.
So.
Salinas Valley Scalers, hello.
I believe that's Chris, who's Salinas Valley Scalers. I see him at events quite a bit. See him at RC Country every once in a while.
Just ordered a VS410 chassis kit. He is. Here, TT. And putting a rear portal in it. How did you mount your upper links with the flipped axle?
So what I did with that is I used you can get the F9 front servo mount, the servo on axle mount. And then it's kind of a interesting deal. You take that, you have to cut basically all of it apart though. You cut it into, so you just have two sides. And then you use the upper link holes for that will be your new upper link mounts. We can actually, if you're still around, once I get the Dancing Rise, are pretty quick build. But after we get this part done, if you're still around, remind me. I'll just pull it off the shelf and I'll kind of show you. Did you actually get him? Oh, there's Peanut.
Did he?
He does not like this now, but.
Oh, really? You mad? You mad, bro? You mad, bro? Oh, so mad.
So, yeah. He does not love to be held, but for the last, for those few days, basically, he was held nonstop.
Yes.
Which was like a big sign of things not being fantastic.
People's chats that is not I don't think that's our fault.
What?
Other people's chats are freezing up.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that is anything. Just refresh your feed. YouTube might be getting hammered tonight.
Oh, what do you think of those DMS self-recovery systems?
Oh, I don't think that's DMS. It's DRC or DSM.
He probably said it right. I probably am dyslexic.
I have one right here actually.
She do.
So, I actually think they're kind of cool. I think it's a cool theory. It's like for those who don't know what it is, DSM is the company. Yeah, DSM Off-Road. And it's it's got what do you call it? Like a pulley that goes in the very back of the truck. You hook one end up in the front, and then this whole system basically goes from the front of your truck to the back and then back to the front again. So that way it doesn't really have too much tension at rest, but then you can pull it and you get the stretch of that entire thing. So you get a bunch of stretch. That would have snapped. That would have been terrible. But I actually think these are a pretty cool little idea. I haven't I haven't found something that I really thought was the right situation to put it in, but I think those are kind of cool. Yeah, DSM Off-Road.
Matt likes when you say winch.
Winch.
I know what it is.
You know what it is. I agree.
Harry Miller's daughter Sydney says hello. Hello, Sydney. Tornado EPX Pro brushless. Should I buy that? Just did. Did I make a mistake? Well, doesn't matter what you think.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know what car or what.
Isn't that a red cat?
Is it?
Or I don't know.
I have no idea. You might be right. I wonder if you're right.
How much can we donate to make Nicole watch the movie again?
Everything has a number, right?
$10 million. I mean, Tom Wade gave us $2. Have TRXXSTQI5 channel. Want dig. Need new radio question mark.
Traxxas TQ5 channel. Want dig. TQI. I believe that radio will run a dig. I don't know how to program that specifically, but I think that radio will actually do it. So I'm trying to think if I
So we got hit with a monsoon today, big time. This morning, but then this afternoon, my nephew was out playing and outside.
Sounds like Missouri.
Yeah. My mom's coworker's son-in-law owns DSM Off-Road. It's a small world.
Oh, there you go.
I don't drink vodka, so it is a red cat.
Nice. Do you feel
Thanks,
excited to know that?
Matt gave us $1. Now you owe me 9 more.
That's a Canadian dollar, so it's probably like
It doesn't, oh, it is a Canadian dollar. Okay. That's funny. Sort of fast said bubbly, dancing rider mustache, and wife reading comments. Josh will never be more happy.
I know. Right? That's just
It's little things in life, baby. I would buy me a dual rider, but I'm saving for a Vanquish VS 410 Pro or VWI Buzz electric minivan. VS 410 Pro.
right. iBuzz electric minivan. I wonder what that is.
Super fun.
I know. I'm kind of intrigued now.
You didn't type enough zeros, Matt. Josh, do you have any of those sweet new V2 machetes to show on this stream?
I do.
Tech question while you're doing that. Is there a dig system for the TRX4?
No, there's not.
Bumsy. Is the Forerunner hard body actually worth it?
If you want a hard body, it's a pretty freaking cool body. I was impressed. There's a lot there. It just has to depend if that's what you're after. Cause
Look.
what? Hey, hey guys said, hey guys. I would just comment an arrow all the time if I was him. Just like, look over there.
There was like 200 people looking for that missing girl when it hit. What?
Say what now?
I don't know. Missouri, there must be a missing girl. Hope they found her.
I know.
It's not good.
When in 2012, it would have been 12, right? When Cody bought his house, and
Oh God, that baby Lisa thing.
baby Lisa, yeah. So there was a little. I mean, it sure seemed like one of those things. But anyway, my buddy Cody had just bought a house, and it was 6 doors down from the house of where this little girl had gone missing from. And we were over there helping like build fences or just play washers and drink in the driveway. And
We were over. Well, they always made dinner, but it was the chicken. He had just got chickens. Remember?
we were I was over there all the time for
Yeah,
a million reasons.
Anyway.
But there'd be like those satellite news trucks just all over the streets, and we're just
Oh yeah, up and down. And Steph was pregnant.
Yeah.
At that time, and all the reporters from all over would run up to her and try and get comments. It was a nightmare. And they were. Remember that one dude rolled up in like an old
it was an old police car.
and acted like he was police, but he really ended up being press. We're like, ugh. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm
Yeah.
way far back. What about machete wheels info? Anything to report yet?
The new machete wheels went live yesterday, day before yesterday, and it's a redesign on them. So we changed the style up a little bit, added the new colors, all that stuff. Let's see, flat face.
Let's see. Michigan's missing a couple towns, stinks through a couple dam failures. That's such a bummer.
Yeah, I have heard a little bit about it. And then I heard that there was a big fire the other day too.
Fantastic.
Right?
Those end of world people are
I told you.
having a
I told you.
heyday. I have my phone Bluetoothed to my truck while road tripping. Oh, where are you going? Gotta be the best thing ever watching the live stream while cruising. Mainly, yes, please just listen.
Listen.
Watch. When's the next bomber video coming out?
It was gonna be on Thursday, but I got distracted and did the the evidently extremely ugly long truck that she is now. I did not feel like there would be such an aversion to, but
I mean, I think it's ugly. Phoenix said, "Have you seen Shazam, Nicole?"
oh my God. How many times have you watched Shazam?
I love that movie.
Yeah. You've watched. I watched it with you once, the first time, right?
Yeah.
That was the one where he's older or younger.
Yes. Oh my God, I love that movie.
It's okay.
Yeah, you guys cannot catch a break, Michigan. And of course it happened, and then the chemical plant and all that. That movie is great.
Yeah.
Chad, you likes it. Oh, Ryan Davis is in West Plains.
West Plains, Missouri.
Yep. I sent something there the other day. And Toe Daddy's in Mountain View.
I don't know where that is. Where's that at?
I don't know exactly, but it's somewhere.
Somewhere.
Isaac
Missouri?
Blank likes it. Your truck, yes, it's yeah. I send stuff to Mountain View too.
Whenever I like just when she runs across the funny name cities. Rough and Ready, California.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
That's just always the one I remember.
Yeah, it is. We've had this conversation.
I know.
J Dog's in Boulevard. I can never. I always Bolivar. Thank you, Bolivar. I always see it. I see because it's not that far from Kansas City, and I always see it.
Peculiar. Weston, Missouri.
No, he's talking.
Oh, Michigan.
Talking to Weston, but there's a Weston, Missouri.
Yeah. Then we get married there.
We did. So do I get out of live stream next week since it's our anniversary?
It's not our anniversary next week, or not on the live stream day.
No.
It's an anniversary. It's a special one. It's gonna be, I have to do it longer.
No. That's not a thing.
3 years, baby.
Bob DeGood's and do we know Bob DeGood?
We know a Bob Good. But we do not. I don't know a Diggood.
Is California still stay at home?
Yes.
Yes. I have no idea. We don't leave anymore.
I mean, we work and go home.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Oh my God.
Is he snoring?
Do you have a camera?
Yeah. Here. This is what all of my text messages basically are. It's just
he's laying there snoring.
Yeah. Very loud.
So he isn't here. He's not camera shy. What size SLW hub for a SCX-10 getting ready to order a set from Vanquish?
I think a 350 should be a pretty easy standard start. It won't make you much wider or anything like that. It'll keep you pretty much right where you need to be and should clear the portal boxes without any problem. So,
do you guys ever crawl at Pahatonka? So that's our fave.
Oh, I was like, someone asking us that? Because we love there.
Well, these guys are talking about where they crawl at in Missouri, so I was just curious if... Have you played Snow Runner?
I haven't. I would have already if it was on Steam, but it's on Epic Games, and I just don't have an account on there, so I haven't made one. I wish that I didn't have to have multiple accounts, but we'll figure it out.
Today is the 1-year anniversary of the bimbo walking out on me. Only good thing she did in 22 years. Phoenix. It's the anniversary.
Right.
Oh. Little dude saw the cat. My nephew is always, big cat? Big cat? That's what he says every time he sees me. Big cat? Big cat? Yep, they are big cats.
He's just fat.
Bob, we cannot say when Amy will have Hertz dig in stock, because... or can you? Maybe we can.
I guess it depends on what color. But I mean, they should have Hertz digs in stock. I guess, like I said, it depends on what color you're after.
Oh, thank you. Happy early anniversary. I think Tina Louise was talking to us, not to Phoenix. Because today, that's a happy one. Well, we're happy for you.
You're saying ours isn't happy?
Yeah. Becca just said that listening to you too is like the perfect ASMR. Aww.
Have I ever made you listen to ASMR videos?
I mean, I know what they are, and that sounds super awful to me. There's just times I just don't want to hear anything. I just don't want to hear anything. There is a God, she made it on camera. Oh God. Not intentionally. Not intentionally on my part.
Right.
Oh yeah, Maine Coons are huge.
Yeah. He is not that big. That's for sure.
Josh, I'm in love with my new DeWalt driver. I'm building my first race buggy in a few years, and it's so smooth and easy on the wrist. Thanks for recommending it. Holy shit, his 1-year-old man coon kitten's 24 pounds.
Yeah, well, that's what they say that Cheeto can get up 24 pounds.
Gosh, yeah, up to 26.
Yeah. Our new kitty is supposed to get...
But she won't because
she's a female, that's right. The males get up to 26.
Are you disappointed by the Proline van? The front looks odd.
I kind of expected it just because they're building them for scale truck chassis, and they all have a certain amount of room between the front wheels and the front of the chassis. And to make a flat nose van, like, you would have had to move the wheel wells so far back. So I kind of expected that they were going to have to do something like that. So I can't say that I'm all that disappointed. It's kind of what I expected.
On the VS410 Pro, why does the Pro's skid plate have molded double shear points for raising the front attachment?
I already answered that one.
You did?
Yeah.
He already answered that one.
Oh, I thought you were just reading it again.
No.
Did you type it again? Oh.
Double shear points for raising the front attachment points of the upper rear links above their lowest position. You already answered that?
I did. It's just for clearance reasons.
Thoughts on 1.9 carbon fiber wheels?
On 1.9? What is on 1.9 carbon? Oh, thoughts on 1.9 carbon fiber. I mean, if you're just trying to be competitive, then cool. Otherwise, I think they're terribly ugly, and I would say bad things about you.
No, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't, I know.
Is it possible to purchase one of those shirts? I don't know.
So I didn't...
Chibs had it made for him.
He did, and it showed up in my office.
Okay. Oh, an F1 and feeds it raw chicken. Yeah, ours wasn't. Our old one was.
He was F2.
F3.
Was he F3?
I think he was F3. Safi's F3. I don't know.
Exum was F2.
Yeah. Yeah, the more higher up they get, the bigger pain in the ass they are. Any news on anyone coming out with aluminum shock hoops for the SCX-10 III?
The full hoop. I don't know. I'm sure that you will see them. Yeah.
Matt gave a tracking number to someone. Do you want to know what it is?
What?
867. Put that shirt on the merch page.
Yes.
Oh, she said, yes, happy anniversary to you. Wish you guys many more. I've been married for 20 years, 21 in January. Oh, that's awesome. Buzz van from VW is like the new Beetle and the old Beetle. The iBuzz is going to be the new VW bus, but electric, and should be at a VW dealer. Oh, it's an actual...
Yeah, actual car.
What?
Yeah.
28 to 35,000?
Dollars? I would imagine.
Yeah, but that seems inexpensive.
Reasonable?
Yeah.
It's a Volkswagen. The car of the people. The people's car.
No, but they're usually expensive.
I had a
Alar Varmari said, for me, this live is at a perfect time for me. It's morning and I can watch it while I work. I wonder where you are.
Don't get in trouble.
Yeah, don't get in trouble. Oh, man.
You suppose it's Saturday then? I was asking for theme for the long truck that you hate, and someone said you should do helicopter recovery truck, anchor included.
Chip said you could name your Proline van build the mustache machine.
Like the mystery machine, but mustache machine.
Yeah, babe, I got it. Why do Vanquish products not come with stickers?
I know.
I thought they did.
I mean, we have some, but not all. They don't come in the package, and if you don't order direct, and sometimes we don't have them, and
there you go.
There we go.
What's up from West Virginia? How was RC movie? It was terrible. Sorry. I know that they worked very hard on it, but...
You're sorry, but you're not sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Nice. Estonia. 5 a.m. What do you do? Is it Saturday there?
One thing about assembling these, that they're...
If geared with /speed gears, what kind of speed can I get out of a Castle 2850 kV on 4S?
There's a website called like Speed Checker or Speed Calculator, because all that depends on what you're like. I don't know when you mean by speed gears. Like it depends on what car it is and how much gear ratio there is, and you know what the tire size is. Like all of that matters. So, you know, you could calculate what the actual RPMs of the vehicle are, but without knowing like everything else about it, it's hard to say. There we go. They have you assemble this and then put that thing way down in there. So hard.
Lots of people have worked hard on things that sucked. But I thought it's funny.
You're a mean person.
I didn't say it.
You read it and laughed.
Oh, Chip said I could provide the files used to anyone who wants a shirt. I purchased it on the iPhone t-shirt app that lets you create
an iPhone t-shirt app?
Custom shirts. So all you would need is the artwork I made.
Perfect.
Can you fold that to... Yes. It's Saturday. I'm carrying goods, so I'm driving while I watch this. Well, be careful while you drive and watch. Just listen.
Yeah, especially...
What?
A narrow European...
Yeah. How long am I allowing the stash to exist? It's morphing into a handlebar. You know? That's his call. However long he wants to look like a freaking weirdo, he can do it.
You know, I used to think that it was going to be a problem, but now it's just...
Are you drinking apple cider vinegar? It does look like apple cider vinegar.
This is ginger fire kombucha. It is ginger and green tea with hot peppers.
Anytime I see anything that's spicy, I just get it for him. I just want at some point for him to be like, oh, that was too spicy. But I have not found that yet. Did you kind of like shake it up a little bit?
Did. Oh!
Yeah?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
It's not bad. Try it. It tastes like green tea.
I'm not going to try it.
It tastes like green tea. It's like, it actually it smells kind of like apple cider, doesn't it?
It smells like...
Or vinegar.
I'm not... Ugh. Oh my god, it's super spicy! I can quit.
No, don't you dare.
Quit. TTL. Quit. Anything going?
Yes. It does have a little bit of a bite though, huh? You're falling behind on comments. But there's lots of funny flying cars references. So we're almost through with this funny thing here. Let's see. Yeah, smell these tires. Now drink this. I can't believe she fell for another one. They miss you already though. Quit stalling. Oh, and she's taking this excuse to actually put her hair up since she has to be on camera. Did you know there's such thing as habanero margaritas? Huh. She'll be back. Don't worry. What? Okay. Come on, you have catching up to do. Not near. I cannot read comments nearly as well as you are able to now. If you would have started my YouTube channel, we would be so much further.
I doubt that pretty seriously.
You'll obviously have to go back to the parts that were funny.
So they weren't that funny.
You have room?
Right.
Yeah.
Felt that one.
Yeah. Right on that corner. I've hit that corner many a time. There we go. Bag B. All right. All right. Couldn't hurt that bad.
Yeah. No, I don't do spicy anything, so.
Why? What did they say?
All kinds of spicy stuff. Are you two going to Badlands? I doubt it. Very seriously.
I might. Matt will be there. So I might. I've looked at travel and accommodations this week, so.
I need your last name to send your t-shirt and tell me the size t-shirt I need to get for Josh.
You can just send it to Harley and then just use the Vanquish address, which is either you can get on the website, on the Vanquish website at the bottom, or you can message me and I will happily provide.
Shade Tree RC needs help. But I don't know what. I need help. I need someone's help who is smarter than me and brushes motors. I'm $900 into a 2-wheel drive / and clueless.
That's a lot. I mean, I've never spent that much on an RC car.
You're not funny. If you have too much power and not enough traction, it's time to add weight.
Oh, I wonder if it's just if you're going straight speed run style. That stuff is kind of cool. I've never done it, well, other than the drag bolt, which was so much fun.
I am spicy enough without extra spice.
You're the spicy librarian.
Possibly.
Spicy librarian t-shirts coming soon. You see here? Oh, that's one thing Moose Jaw will need is a battery that fits these, because the batteries can be a little picky to find one that's just right. So I use a little E-Flight 1300 pack, and that works phenomenal.
If you come to Axial Fest, bring some trashy t-shirts. The 3500 Billinion only will take 3S.
That is a true statement. Yeah, I guess I don't know for 100% what that person is after, but I imagine they're talking amongst themselves or trying to figure out how to make a slash go super fast.
Where does Harley come from if your name is Josh?
I used to ride a Harley. And in the days of internet forums, I had to come up with a screen name, and it was Harley 0706 at the time.
Yep. Will the Salinas design transmission fit in the Vanquish chassis?
I have no idea. I've never used one of those. So if it's made to use an axial 3-gear transmission, skid plate, or will bolt up to that same style design on the sides, it should drop right in though.
Josh looks like he's going to stop me on the trail and ask for my license and registration. Doesn't he also need batteries for the Dual Rider?
Exactly. Isn't that what I think I just said that? I think I must have caught it right before you said that.
Why do ceramic bearings cost so much more than regular ones? Because they have ceramic bearings.
Because the ceramic balls inside are expensive. They're much more expensive than just a regular old metal ball, steel, high carbon steel.
Josh does not strike me as a motorcycle rider, more like a moped rider.
Yes, I was a motorcycle rider for quite. We even owned a a Harley custom shop for some years. I built my Harley even. It wasn't a Harley originally.
Hello, Nicole and Ron Jeremy. Jesse Schultz. I meant, whoa. He is better. He is feeling much better. Thank you.
Wow, that's got an interesting bite to it.
Josh, is this what you would have imagined you would be doing on every Friday night 5 years ago? This is what he...
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, it sounds very believable to me. I don't know if she would have agreed.
No.
If I would have told her that 5 years ago, she'd have
not moved with you to California.
like, wait, what? What are we doing?
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
That's a good one to have on video.
Nope. Not happening.
I switched just so you didn't get your sneeze face. All right, I'll read comments this time. Let's see. I have no idea where she left off. So anyway, we're just going to start somewhere. Oh, he meant bearings, not batteries. Yes, bearings are a good idea because this does come with the typical Tamiya plastic bushing tree rather than bearings. So we have a set of fast eddy bearings to complete this one so that we didn't have to try and build a RC with bushings because that seems like a waste. And this thing is so simple at the same time that it would almost still feel like a waste to disassemble it just to put bearings into it rather than build it the first time with bearings. I don't know why that is. I mean, it's simpler than most, but for some reason it still seems like it would be a waste to have to do that. Right. This, and now we need spacers for the swing arm. Where are those things at? Yeah, I think that's those. Let's see. Sorry, it jumped to the bottom, but we'll get there.
So are you going to sell your...
This one is not mine. This one's for Baller.
I got it.
But because no, you can't sell a dancing rider. It's a rule. Sorry, it's all the way at the bottom. You have to scroll up. Scroll up to where you left off.
Why?
Because you're nice like that. What's wrong with you?
I'm just going back down.
Okay.
Let's be real. Baller would not be taking that apart to put bearings in it.
Yeah, is that Andy?
Sort of fact.
Yeah.
What is the trick to bleeding the pro shocks?
Well, you can't totally bleed a scale shock like that. So basically, you just need to make sure that you leave enough airspace in them so that when the shock fully compresses, that it doesn't overpressurize the cavity and then force oil out at the bottom, because that's when you'll blow seals out. So you need to leave it oil about 6 or 8 millimeters from the top of the lip as you're filling it. But basically, the easiest way to do that is to fill it, compress the shock up, make sure that the piston's at the top and the oil is basically close to that level. And then I pull it to half stroke, and then I put the cap on. So that way there's not an overabundance of air in there either. So you're not over pressurizing the air and forcing it out even further.
Monthly Mayhem idea, you and Matt should 3D print a truck. You boys like Mexico? I probably will just get a 57 kV combo and use my Mamba X. I'll put the SW4 back in my crawler. Intel or AMD? How did I not get told about your new t-shirt? This is trash. You were late. Chids had it made for him.
Tibbs had this made, actually. So, and I have AMD processors in both this streaming PC and my editing PC.
You made it small again.
I made what small again?
This.
Oh.
Thank you, John Grant.
What did he say?
That he'll send his shirts from Florida next week.
Oh, nice. All right, now we need the servo part.
3 axles coming back. I want to replace my R60s. Can you make it bigger?
Oh, give me that. Just the mouse.
Oh, okay.
Too much. There you go.
Thank you.
I mean, AR-60 stuff is not in production right now, so.
Move the camera back.
What's that? Move the camera back. I don't know.
How am I dealing with the mustache?
One day at a time. Every once in a while, she'll like after the first day or so, I'd walk like back out of the bedroom and she'd be out on the couch or something. I'd walk in, and she's just, God, like she'd realize it again. And
I think my mom's reaction was the best. She was like busted out laughing, and she was like, "Are you serious?
she thought it was like a Photoshop on my.
It's a joke."
Let's see. Now I had a servo already. It's right here.
Get her a shirt that says "I'm with trash."
I'm with Trey.
But that guy never came back.
What guy? Oh yeah, right.
What the hell? We only use AR-60s. What ESC motor combo you running? That one was for real.
Okay. I mean, I have a lot of trucks with a lot of different combinations. So a lot of Tekin and a lot of Castle, a lot of Holmes. I run either Holmes or Tekin motors, and then either Castle or Tekin speed controls generally. And different vehicles would require different motors and whatnots.
Always painting wants to know, is Vanquish still making the Curry Rock Jocks?
It depends on which ones you're talking about. But SCX-10 2 Rock Jocks will be back. AR-60 Rock Jocks are not in production. Someday they could come back, but right now there is no plans for it.
My mom said my dad was the milkman. Josh, are you my dad? You guys are awesome. Thanks for making this hobby fun for all levels. And damn, Josh, you married. Seriously. Thank you, Jason Hood.
She's taken care of quite well.
Oh yeah, he told me. I told him we have to clean this weekend, and he said, "I helped you clean last week. Do you want to know what he did last week? He loaded the dishwasher."
Washer? I never.
Why? He loaded the dishwasher. Idea for the next cat video: make a sardine oil can. Oh, that was directed at someone else.
What?
Holmes give you any updates off screen on the new motor speed control he hinted at? What's your t-shirt size? Large. His.
I wear an extra large.
Extra large.
Extra large is usually safest.
Yeah. It's me, Mario. I missed the live stream with John. Did he happen to mention when Polar Pros will be back in stock?
He did in there, and I would tell you what it is, but you should just go watch it instead.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Otherwise,
I would tell you.
I'd actually like to hear you talk PC-related topics. I just got a Dell Optiplex I'm building into a budget gaming PC.
Nice. I will talk PC for shortly. I don't want to lose everybody's attention. But I've got two PCs that I built recently. The one out there is it's a Ryzen 7 2700, and then it's water cooled. There's
water in it?
Yeah, it's got a big radiator in the front.
God, it's got to smell terrible.
Well, it's closed loop. So it's water cooled. It's got 64 gig of RAM, NVMe drives, SSD drives, and then regular mechanical drives for my media. And it runs a 2070 Super NVIDIA graphics card. And then in here, I've got
It's a computer too.
Matt is building a computer right now. He got all the parts like today and yesterday. And then in here, I've got for streaming, it's a Ryzen 5 2600.
Somebody just sent him a bunch of stuff. A fancy rainbow keyboard.
Yes. It's a Ryzen 5. This one's just air cooled, and I've got 16 gig of RAM, M.2, blah blah blah. This one in here is not, and I'd run a NVIDIA or an EV. This one's an EVGA 2060 KO, and that's an EVGA 2070 Super. So
I have a iPad.
yeah, you have an old iPad.
Works for me.
So, I do like building the PC stuff. It's a lot of fun.
You need to make an off-road trash truck to pick up your dumpster.
My dumpster is staying safely on the shelf.
I know. I don't want anything to happen.
I'm not. I'm not.
So badass.
I'm not going to test around my dumpster.
Dude, what's your eBay store? Following No Prep Dragster, love the TRX4 build, first place. I don't think he has an eBay store.
I do not have an eBay store.
This guy said he has built an amazing computer for gaming, but he uses it for porn.
Oh wait, what is the Spectrum? What is the Spectrum servo spline? Is it not 25 like a normal servo?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Build an oil-cooled rig in an aquarium.
Oh, that is. So yeah, someone built a mineral oil cool in like a distill. Yeah, I know you're riveted by this.
I mean, an aquarium's cool.
Yeah, it was a PC inside of an aquarium.
How did they put the screen in there?
Well, not that part.
Oh.
The rest of it. Yeah, I know you're less impressed now already, I can tell.
Yeah. Just got my old PC repaired. Built it to run old floppy disk games. My grandma was a teacher, a kindergarten teacher, and 30 years ago, she used to bring home the iMac computer, and it had that the big floppy disk, you know.
Yeah, 5 1/4.
And it had
Oregon Trail.
It did have Oregon Trail, and it had the clock game. There was like this clock game that you did, and if you didn't build it right, it would like blow up, and there was like an apple with a worm that came out of it. I don't know.
I don't remember that one.
Well, your grandma wasn't a teacher and didn't bring home teacher games.
I guess.
Make "This is trash" bumper stickers for the Vanquish. I think there's like 300 people that would understand that.
Yeah, everyone else would be like, "Oh, why did I buy this?"
Yeah.
Like, that seems like terrible marketing.
What filament do you use for your prints?
PLA or PETG. Or if you go to my website, you can go to the garage section. There's a whole page on everything I use for 3D printing. Printers, filaments, programs.
Can you explain "This is trash" for the noobs?
Some guy entered the chat, said, "This is trash." That was what he said. And then said, "Sorry, that was rude. I'll leave," and left. That was 15 seconds of a live stream 9 weeks ago. And now she got such a kick out of it at the time.
It's funny because he was like, he just came in and was like, "This is trash."
Yeah. And then left.
And he had like an Elmo avatar. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. And then that became a thing. That's how this happens.
Yeah. I can see Nicole going in the office and you accuse her of touching your dumpster. Did you
touch my dumpster? Why are y'all sweaty?
Cops was on. What's your thoughts on the Tekken 4 Pro 4 HD?
I like it a lot. That's what I'm running in that bomber up there. Bad at this.
Yeah.
That's right. That one.
And a bomber.
A bomber.
Was the farmer or the dog named Bingo?
It was the dog.
Dog.
And
Bingo was his name?
Yeah, he was talking about the dog. He definitely wasn't saying that. It definitely wasn't saying that the farmer's name was Bingo. For sure.
Yeah, but we're the only 300 people that matter.
Yes.
23, Josh.
It's a 23. He's talking about the spline on the Spectrum servo.
Always died of a disease on the Oregon Trail. Yeah, sometimes I died of hunger.
Let's see. I never died of hunger. I was always hunting. That was the thing. That was the fun part, was hunting. You killed 2,000 pounds of beef. Or a buffalo. You can only carry 90. Okay.
You could carry like 800.
No.
Yeah.
You can only carry like 90 pounds back.
No. How'd you get all those Wraith axles without an eBay store?
Say what now?
I saw Tower is going to start selling Vanquish.
Tower's been carrying Vanquish for a couple years.
But we need to go back and find that guy. Yes. I don't think it really was 9 weeks ago. I think he was just being... Do you have any current rig? He was just being dramatic. Do you have any current rigs running Holmes brushed?
Well, I know I have at least one. The Tuk down there is a Holmes brushed motor. Everything else is brushless. Sorry. Do I have anything over there that is? No, I don't. Everything else I have is brushless. Sorry.
Have you played Pure Rock Crawling on Steam? If not, go check it out. It's a driver mod.
Yep, I've got that one. It's not too bad. It's kind of fun. It's a little slow paced. I prefer Beam MG. Especially with the newer update with the rock crawling on it. I like that one a lot more. And it's a little bit faster paced.
Just finished my VS410 Pro, the easiest build so far. Now need more paint, the paint looking like a John Deere. I bought some Method 310s for my 1.9 Wraith, and now I can't stop staring at it.
They're so good.
What's my thing not working for the...
For what? Oh, I don't know. They take away your functionality of the hand washing? Or is it clapping?
I don't know. I can't tell because I can't put my mouse over it. 23 tooth spectrum spline. Is that what you already said?
Yeah. Garbage spline count. I'm just going to line up the 25 and press it on with a hammer.
We play Oregon Trail in the classroom, Mr. W. Mr. W, what is dysentery?
Are we sure that this thing is 23 spline?
Maybe you should fix that.
Fix what?
Your mic. Didn't Vanquish start as a motorcycle parts company? No, paintball. That is me. Only thing runs on to us around here, around these parts, is radios. You need to have a plaque next to each rig saying what all's in it.
Yeah.
I'll stick with PUBG.
See, I don't do the PUBG. I don't do any of the first-person shooter stuff. Other than Grand Theft Auto, which that one I like.
I don't like to hear any of that. Hear it.
I mean, I have headphones on. You can't even hear it.
I don't know.
Yeah, 23.
Spectrum isn't good enough to be trash. You would kill me if I...
If you what? Dropped a rig like that?
Yeah.
I think that sounded more dramatic than it was because the hood was flapping.
For 9,000 spline. Can you do this but like better? Can you put a servo horn on but better? What foam size crawler innervation do you run on your G8 crawler 4.75 tire?
I run the 4.75 foams.
Captain Couth wants...
Captain Couth?
Captain. A Datsun grill and tailgate for the Trailfinder 2. 3D Sunday.
Oh. That sounds like kind of a lot. Sanwa should be the 23 tooth, right? Sanwa KO Propo, that's 23.
PUBG is third person.
Third person, sorry.
Have you ever had issues with my Trick RC Halo lights? I just got mine and they both worked for a test and then I installed and only one works.
I have not had any of that misfortune.
Jesse Solch did beta testing on PUBG.
I think I saw that PUBG Mobile.
%, sure it's 23 too. Google agrees 23.
We're gonna whack it on there with a hammer if we have to.
That is all him.
What?
That I need to shave your lip. That's all him. But what's your take on dual stage phones?
I'm not sure if that went on the spline properly or if I put it on the spline. But
What's a spline?
the spline is like ridges around a shaft. So you have to make sure you have the same amount of ridges as the other side, male and female.
Got a haunted generator for 3D Sunday.
Oh, that's a good one. That's actually
just joining in. How is Josh and Nicole? Mark Gill, we are good.
Doing well.
Time to break out that tiny hammer.
It is close, just in case it was needed.
Do it. Spectrum servos in general are trash. Anything but 25 tooth is trash. But we don't know if you're using that in the good sense or the bad sense.
Right. We use trash in a good way here.
Not peanut. Wait.
Just building Tamiya servo sabers by hand. Like it's 1986.
Oh, wait. I know the Spectrum servos are 22 because I killed the servo in my Capra and had to buy a new Vanquish horn from the TAC 655 to replace it. Is that stash moving? How much you paying that Caterpillar? What?
I wonder if someone's made you say Caterpillar just so you'd say it. Caterpillar.
That's what it said. Like, read it. That's what it is. Caterpillar. What's the best ESC to pair with Tekin 04 HD motor?
Sorry, hold on.
Did you do it backwards?
Yeah.
I didn't know what you're doing, and I still knew you did it backwards. How is that even possible?
All right, sorry. Please reread the question. Something about a Tekin motor.
What's the best ESC to pair with a Tekin Pro 4 HD motor?
I run that motor on a RX4 and I run it on a Mamba X. So either of those work really well for me. What?
By the end of the stream, Nicole shifted upside down in the chair.
It's how you should see when we drive on a road trip. She'll have her feet on my window. Like there's toe prints on every window inside the Jeep.
I've got a bad neck and I'm uncomfortable all the time. Sitting is uncomfortable for me. I'm just always, unless I'm like laying down with my neck supported, I'm uncomfortable. So I know I do that, but I can't help it. Tire hub.
Tire hub?
What did you just do? Something that smells funny?
No.
I mean, like it smells like chemical.
No.
Don't you smell chemical?
No. You having a stroke?
It's toast. I designed a Mamba X holder in Fusion today, about to take over Josh's job in 3D design.
Nice.
Do it. Should make an HD RC stand for 3D Sunday. Yeah. You read the question, but he didn't answer. What your take on dual stage phones?
Oh, sorry. Yes. I run dual stage in most things. I've got the new machete wheels for my Pro that I'm going to put together. And I'm going to actually put the dual stage setup that I typically do in the front. And then I'm going to run a single stage heavyweight in the rear. So I ran that setup on the Bomber recently. And now I'm going to put that in my Pro as well.
What movie we want to see in the theater when they open up? Oh, I don't even know what's coming out.
When was the last time we went to a theater?
Ford vs. Ferrari.
Oh, that was a good one. That's coming out on HBO in June.
How about that 777?
What movie is it? Oh, the someone's asking about that. I don't know. I'm still waiting on that patent number. I literally asked him for it. I don't know.
Okay. Tim Vanison says, "Hi, Josh and Nicole. I just got on. Hey, Josh, will the bomber interior fit the SMT-10?
Depends. No, it won't. You would have to cut up like most of it to make that thing fit. So no, I don't think that's the right fit. That's the only vehicle I wouldn't put a bomber interior in.
What did I do to my neck? Oh,
I don't know.
I water skied in college for the University of Kansas and had some bad hits, and then lots of years in makeup and hair, and now I'm just a hot mess. They say it looks like I got in a car wreck. I didn't. I would feel uncomfortable being next to Josh also. Thanks, ordered wheels a half hour ago. In the bad sense, I don't like Spectrum electronics.
Right.
Flying cars too. No, Carmine, no. What won't the bomber interior fit into?
Right.
SMT-10.
Evidently, a dancing rider or an SMT-10. Those are the two things.
Tire rack for 3D Sunday.
That's not a bad. So that was the thing I'm having a hard time with. Trying to find things that are universal enough to print that aren't just scale accessories. Because I don't want to just like.
But that's what people want to see.
I'm just saying, like,
You are an RC YouTube channel, or you
No, but I'm not trying to make a scale garage. Like, I'm saying, like.
Why not?
I'm not trying to just make those. Like, because I don't. There's some.
Barbie Dream House. Okay. When will Ryan Davis wants to know, will then new beadlock rings work on the Vanquish method wheels as far as the bolt pattern?
Yep. Any of the Vanquish wheels that use a beadlock, they won't work on like incision wheels or a roost, things like that, but anything else, drop right in.
Have you ever had the inner foam on Proline dual stage move side to side? Mine do that, and it's a tad annoying.
Yeah, foams will move side to side. The Pro lines definitely aren't as tight as a Crawler Innovation, so that can probably be a little bit more of an issue. But I only run Vanquish wheels pretty much, obviously. So the other thing is that the Vanquish wheels have a little bit larger outer diameter for the clamp ring. Therefore, it holds it a little bit tighter.
First comp tomorrow. Got any tips?
Try not to be super nervous.
Yeah, it's just ask people for help if you need it, because we're crawlers and fun like that, and not like the people in the movie.
Right. Yeah. And as far as like, make sure your batteries are charged. Don't hit a course with a dead battery. I've seen that a million times. Pretty sure Matt did that a number of times.
I'm sure you've done it.
I'm sure I have.
Have fun. Wear sunscreen.
Have fun. Wear sunscreen. There you go.
Just have a good time.
Have fun. Wear sunscreen. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Bring water. A solder block would be nice. Need to paint my body. What inch brush do I need?
2 or 3 usually. If you got any like detail stuff, get a 1-inch brush.
Are you joking? Okay. I was just making sure. Battery tray is similar to the old fuck. Can you read that?
Well, we made it that far until you lost your BPC.
Thank you. Can you design and print a radiator?
That would be.
Hi from Argentina.
Hello.
Is it Saturday there?
I think they're pretty much the same time as we are. They're basically straight south of us.
Look for Rachel at the
Stay away from that bitch, Rachel.
She was a bit.
Home wrecker.
He was the one. She didn't do anything wrong.
No, she was just doing dumb kid stuff because she was a freaking child.
And he was an adult.
Creeper. If you don't know, we're talking about a movie.
And it was awful. Don't. Okay, thanks. I'm doing a builder's kit with a 72 Chevy Suburban from a Vitara Ascender chassis that gets a VW Baja body.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
When are we going to get a walkthrough video of your RC fleet? Ugh. That sounds boring.
Thanks.
Look at all my toys.
Thanks, babe. I'm gonna do a studio update very soon.
Matt said it's true. He has.
Yes, I know he has. I'm gonna do a studio update soon, but I don't know if that would be if I would go through all of the cars too. It would, but maybe quickly. Maybe quickly.
Harley, I hate brass. VP, hold my beer and watch this. Brass parts.
Yeah, I know.
Did they release brass parts?
We did.
Huh.
We did.
I 3D print a radiator for Bomber. I need one with fans too. It is. Can you do military time quickly?
Yeah.
23:42 in Argentina right now.
23:42, so 12, like 10, 11, 30, 10:30?
No, that'd be 11.
11:30, 11:42.
11:42.
Yeah, well, 42.
So it is 4 hours ahead.
Oh, wow. That was way off.
Is there any chance of seeing the Vanquish Yeti Curry F9 front bulkhead again?
Yeah, like this week or next week. Well, not this week, I guess, because it's Friday. Probably next week.
Do you ever adjust a caster on your trucks? Pros, cons?
Yeah, I run quite a bit of caster. When
I'm sorry. I was reading it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I run quite a bit of caster. I actually like my tires. It's nice for high speed steering. It also helps on like super steep climbs and descents. You keep a little bit more control, which that's usually the time when I want the most control. Like usually when you're on flat, I'm not as concerned. What were you so concerned with?
GD slipped on his RC and landed on top of. Well, your gray 2 wheels method BP 105s, any chance soon they will be offered?
No. No.
Another person from Argentina, Sergio Dominguez. What interior will fit? Damn it, I lost it.
What interior will fit?
Power wagon from Proline.
I just used the Capra interior in my Power Wagon body recently.
How about a Capra rear link riser designed for Sunday?
I wouldn't use a 3D printed part for right there.
Can Josh design a pair of scale Crocs? There you go. TRX4 versus SCX10.
I imagine you mean SCX10 3.
Maybe you mean it's regular SCX10. Maybe it's a classic main.
Hey, is that Jidena?
Jidena, that's classy man or something.
No, I think it was classic man. I personally prefer the way that the axials drive over how the TRX4 drives, but the TRX4 is a much better, is a much more sturdy platform out of the box than any of the axials, old or new. The TRX4 is one of the most robust out of the box platforms you can buy.
Is Josh buying a hobby house with no driveway? No, not in California.
Right.
So we need to buy a real house.
And the hobby house had a driveway. He put in an additional driveway that wasn't allowed. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It is classic man.
See? Boom. I know my Jidena.
He's my favorite. If they make a crawler movie, will be needed to be filmed in Canada, so it has nice people in it. Oh my gosh, what happened to my mouse? There it is. The brass SLW should be renamed SHW for super heavyweight.
Right. They technically should, but the amount of people that didn't know, so it was one of those things that I thought about when doing all the listings and all that, but I just kept it the same and rolled with it.
Oh, now we got all kinds of times. All the ex-military just laughed at you, Josh. Just a suggestion, harrys.com.
I do need razors.
Oh, it's James Wolfe.
Remember that.
Is Vanquish, there is this place you can go called amazon.com, and you can put them in your cart and get them. Alexa, put razors on my shopping list.
Huh. You already have razors on your shopping list.
Alexa. 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 Hate that bitch.
Oh, everybody's stuff is going off that way.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks. You hate her, but thank you.
You have to say, I can't not say thank you.
Oh, everybody's stuff is going to go.
Oh, thank you. BT gave us $30.
Nice.
That's so nice for your hobby house. Like I said, we need a real house first. We've been looking at double whites because that's about in our budget here in California.
Yeah. The studio option would be much harder in that situation, so
That's what sheds are for.
I veto that.
Sheds are for.
Right.
Will a 550 motor fit in the Element Enduro transmission has been flipped?
I believe it will.
Howdy from Blue Mountain, Australia. Nice. We have several Australians. Tom Selleck Quality wants his Magnum PI stash back.
Hey, I'll take it. Tom Selleck's awesome. If there's anybody.
You think?
You don't like Tom Selleck?
I mean, now yell, Alexa, order anal lube for that. Alexa, I don't use razors. Cancel. You just ordered me. Everybody's saying, yeah. Ordered me. Hey, Wiretap, help me remember shit. You know what?
We live stream most of our life, right?
You can listen to me all day, and yes,
we're live streaming this.
I have it in my car because I do. It helps me remember things. Eddie gave it to me, and it is the best. What a good idea, Phoenix.
What?
Design a hula dancer for the Dash Up the Woods runner. Yes.
That's a good idea.
It's such a good idea.
It's so tiny. But I bet I could do it and then print it on the SLA machine. That's not a terrible idea.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, obvious. That was definitely aimed at you.
What town in Nebraska are you from, Josh? I'm from Council Bluffs.
Oh, nice. I'm from Fort Calhoun, which is across the river, obviously. And then it's a tiny town, which is the only thing that it has ever had that would be memorable is it's like the location of the smallest nuclear power plant.
Oh my gosh. The Alexa thing, for a while I had my mom's account and mine were on the same account, so I could control hers through the app. And so I would just go on there and randomly, like, my mom and dad have two of them, and so I would go on and like late at night and start playing, and I can control the volume too, and I would start playing. One time I did nursery rhymes and turned it up all the way, and the theme from Halloween on the other one, and turn it, and then I would just randomly I'd play polka and gospel and all this shit and go in and play it and turn it up as loud as it could go. And
you could see them turn it back down.
Yeah, you could watch them turn it back down, and then I'd wait a second and then turn it all the way back up again. And then they would turn it down and turn it all the way back up again. And my mom was like, some Alexas are are haunted. They're possessed because they're always. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Josh, would you ever move back to the Midwest?
I mean, I would live in the Midwest again for sure. It's just doing what I'm doing now wouldn't be doable. But I would live in the Midwest again. No,
Yes. If we had a choice, yes.
Kansas City is still home.
Yeah. What SLA printer do you use?
Form 2?
Just need to fly Hemi over the Netherlands or whichever one of those countries he is from.
He's in Norway.
I don't. Oh God. Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God.
Everybody. That's funny.
Sitting in my bunk in some town, Harlan in Nevada.
I don't know it. Don't know.
In the military?
Well, I guess it wouldn't have to be, but I assumed that immediately.
Maybe beds.
Right. Maybe yes.
Jeez.
Yeah. Jealous?
That's an allergy sneeze. Tell you what, California's got some allergies. I'm excited to see.
To see what or who?
Oh, lost it.
Did you?
I lost it.
Movie?
No. Ramrock. Say car Ramrock. Is the SCX-24 worth buying? It looks fun. Yeah, well, this little 24 scale looks fun.
I don't know. For me, like, I've never been a big 24 scale person. So, I don't know. But I'm thinking about grabbing another one and doing stuff for the CAD side, just because it's like the perfect platform for that.
Is it possible to order purple VP parts?
Not direct from us.
That's a Bob Tarvin specialty.
The guy who does most of the custom colored stuff that we see is Rusty Antmeyer. You can find him on Facebook. But he does a lot of custom colored VP stuff. But we can't do any custom color stuff to order.
Is Vanquish going to do another crawl day?
Another one? I don't think we've ever done one. It's just so much organization to do an event, even if it's not like a big official one.
Those guys who do events, you should thank them if you go to an event, whoever put it on, because they are a butt ton of work.
You went with like 3 different.
I was trying not to.
I know. Proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
OTR driver. I don't know what that is. A form of entertainment. Oh, I'm sorry.
Over the road driver. That's what he meant by in his bunk.
A what?
Over the road trucker.
Oh, in the truck.
Yeah, bunk the truck.
That'd be fun. Good day from down under. If it has a tire on the trailer, I would walk away. It may be too hot to get. And did it come with 2 couches for long furniture? I have the RC 4-wheel drive truck, and it's cool.
Oh, their 124 scale stuff, probably.
Do they have one?
Yeah.
Has anybody seen my baseball? What's that from?
That's the something about Mary.
Oh.
My baseball. Branks and Banes.
It's been a long time since I've seen that one.
Wasn't a good movie.
No.
I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was just dumb. Actually, Neil and I were discussing Ben Stiller today. Like,
his dad died.
Well, yeah, we were discussing him because, like, talking about people who don't like Will Ferrell. I think Will Ferrell's actually funny.
Yeah.
But Ben Stiller, he has movies that are funny around him.
Funny.
He's not.
He's funny.
He has,
Shut your face.
things are funny around him. He's not that funny.
He's funny. Oh my gosh, I wish that could happen.
What?
When's Josh's mustache getting its own live stream? When with Alexa reading its questions? Oh, I wish. We are not drinking I know.
I'm drinking kombucha.
Which does have a little bit of alcohol in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. I can't do. I have to get things done this weekend. I can't just lay around all day on tomorrow.
Yeah. It's pretty good. This is spicy kombucha. Not bad, though.
When this sucky quarantine thing goes away, all the NorCal crawler guys need to go wheeling up the hill.
Mm-hmm.
That's Dawson Bossy. Can we go big wheeling?
Big wheeling?
Do you need a spotter? I would rather be in a real... no.
A full-size trike?
Full-size truck. No, truck, because he does the big stuff.
Is he the one in Grass Valley?
Yeah. You need a spotter.
You need a spotter who's going to be constantly distracted by something else. She sure. Ooh, what's over here?
What kind of hippie juice?
Yeah. It's not a regular thing for me to drink. What was that one I was drinking regularly?
James Wilson said F off. It was a great movie.
Something about Mary.
One Lane Gaming really needs a crawler kit because I'm bored.
It's a good thing to get if you're bored.
Yeah. That's trash fanny packs. I went to get ice cream. Did I miss anything? And why do I have razors in my shop? You're welcome. My state just extended the order to June 12th now.
Jesus.
Well, better safe than sorry. What? Jeremiah Salberg, have made a decision. I'm downsizing my life in a big way and will be living the van life. Don't you have kids?
Does Jeremiah have kids?
I don't know.
I think so.
That's a big life. That is a big life choice, but it's sweet. Who's Aaron Rodgers?
I think he's a
Football player?
pitcher.
Sports ball player?
He's definitely sports ball. I just don't remember who he said before. Someone kept saying I look like Aaron Rodgers, and I'm like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, what movie was he in?
Have you checked on a place to live down by the railroad track? I saw some nice tents to live in. Down by the river. Wife, who are you watching? Me, Josh. Wife, is that Matt or Harley? Harley. He looks weird or different. He does look weird and different, both. And different in a nice way. Oh, they live with their mom. All right. Well, you'll get to have some cool road trips. It'll be fun. Oh, yeah, he has a quarterback.
Quarterback, pitcher, same thing.
Josh.
He's a football pitcher.
That's Mahomes. That's Mahomes.
He's a football pitcher.
He is a football pitcher. Oh, easy.
What?
On the political talk. We don't do that. Josh, difference between STX links and VS410 links. Looking to shorten wheelbase on a build.
The rear links are all the same as SCX10. The front links are all the same. The front links, the lowers are the same. The front upper is different. And then the pan, hard, and drag link are different on the VS410 versus an SCX10-2. So depending on what you're trying to do, like if you're just trying to shorten the rear, you can find any SCX10-2 rear set and shorten that.
Jesse Schultz said, Josh's mother, because your mom's here, can you tell your son to shave it off? It's creepy.
my neighbor from a childhood house growing up messaged me on Instagram and says, "You look like your dad."
That's what I said. I sent a picture to your mom and I was like, oh my God, he looks like Dave. Yeah. Get your backsides down under for some full size crawling. Yeah.
I have a feeling that if we made a trip to Australia and I tried to con her into playing with full size crawlers, even, that she would.
Say what?
I feel like you would still look at me funny and say, "We have other things to do."
We have to go to the
You want to go?
the koala chlamydia ward, John Oliver's koala chlamydia ward.
Oh, that's right.
Russell
I
Crowe.
was like, "Did you say chlamydia?" Yep.
Yep. You did.
Koala chlamydia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Having a hard time deciding between a dancing rider and a DR10 and an Element or VS410 Pro. Any help? All of them.
Oh. I assume that you're not trying to buy all of them, but I will say that between a VS410 and a Dancing Rider, they're the most fun I've ever had RCing. Drag cars are fun, but I don't have as much fun as any of the other stuff. Granted, the Dancing Riders are a lot of fun, especially if you have more than one of them, like more than one person with one.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, no, it's more than one of them. You can only drive one at a time.
I have a significant portion of our house covered by vehicles that you can still only drive one at a time.
That's number two. Do you call people from Florida people or Floridians?
Floridians.
Florida people.
You say Florida people? Floridians. There's Florida man. Florida man is not that's just that's a special type of person.
Right.
My favorite type, but
Yeah. Could buy the 3 RCs for the price of a VS410, but it wouldn't be as much fun. Or as
no, it's a preference thing.
yeah. Do you have all 4 of those? His wife just asked him. I am nervous. What do I say? That you sold a truck to buy them? And traded? I have ordered my Dodge 1978 van from Proline.
I haven't ordered mine yet. I buy that stuff through A-Main usually, so I'm waiting for them to hit there. The one nice thing about Dancing Riders is that they tell you, do not glue the tires. There is no need. This tiny little brush motor will not spin the tires inside the wheels.
He said that Dawson Bossy said, I need to start full wheeling. I have an XJ RN, but need to build it up. But there is a nice MJ Comanche for sale that I might just have to get.
Okay. As much as I don't like XJs, MJs I'm kind of on board with. Especially because it was like the first Gladiator kind. Well, not the first because there was actual first, but
Your porn star name would be Dirk Crawler.
But yeah, MJs are kind of cool. I've been looking at Gladiators lately.
Well, I mean, you can look at them when you want.
Right?
So what does Nicole enjoy doing in hobby?
Sitting next to me.
No. I am a knitter. And I also like to hike. And then take long walks on the beach.
Last time I took you to a beach.
Anything in water and all kinds of fun stuff. He said it has a nostalgic 90s red and gray stripes on it.
It's pretty rad. I have a hard time saying no on that.
So far behind. Conrad Cyril is putting my VS410 Pro together right now, and it's an awesome kit. I could always trade some Wraith axles for them. The chances of coming across a dangerous animal in Oz is extremely low.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that doesn't concern me.
Here, it's not a huge problem either. Find rattlesnakes, that's about it.
She's talking about Australia.
I know, but I'm saying like here, it's not that big of a...
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's bears in certain places, but...
So is one of those van bodies a hard body or both Lexan?
Both are Lexan, but one of them is tough Lexan.
I am trying to design an air vent for the PW body. Would you glue it or make some points for screws?
I would probably do an overlap on the back side and then glue around it. It's just kind of the easiest.
Couldn't buy a VS410 even if I sold my Ranger.
Yeah, broke down Rangers were $300 for parts if you watch Flying Cars.
Will the SSD offset front axle work with the VS4 chassis and VS4 Terran?
I don't believe so. The SC or what the SSD doesn't have very much offset. What?
See, there's just a bunch of them. I didn't figure you were into this hobby. No. But I mean,
She goes to all the events.
So.
She doesn't complain about it at all.
I don't. I enjoy the events, but because I like to.
She complains about getting up early. That's the only thing.
I like to hike and crawl, and I climb on rocks and hang out and talk to people. So I like that.
You want to go climb rocks?
I go by myself.
That's true.
And then everyone's like, "What's your wife doing?"
Standing on stuff.
Enjoying the view. Being away from you people. Michael Kubitka's here. I hope you're feeling better. Just finished a Tamiya M06 Miata. Didn't have tire glue and had to test drive it. Learned quickly why the need to be glued as tires swung off and stopped 3 doors down. Did you see the J Concepts 87 Grand National Street Illuminator?
I did.
Wow.
It doesn't look terrible.
Not as clean as Proline bodies, but I may have to get it.
Yeah, kind of in that same predicament.
So I need to buy an R10 for the servo and ESC for my dancing rider, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. This is getting the servo and receiver from my bomber kit. Since I forgot to order either of those when Ryan said that he wanted one. So I was like, I guess we're just going to use the ones that I have. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot the O-rings.
I'm building an SDX10 too. If I order a Hertz dig, roughly how long will it take to get till it gets to Omaha?
2 days.
Actually, it says 3 days.
To Omaha?
Well, I'm just on the shipping on Indicia. When now they have this new thing where you can hit estimate time or whatever. No, every single thing says 3 days.
Oh.
Even if it's a priority that's 2 day, it says 3 days.
3 days.
So it literally does not work at all. It just says 3 days.
3 days.
It could be to like whatever, and yeah.
Bye. I'm trying to come up with a place.
Yeah. Do we get to see creepy Uncle Matt tonight?
I think we'll see if Matt will Skype in, and we'll discuss some flying cars.
What? Musket the Grand National had the 1-1 in 80s and 90s.
God.
Jealous.
I know.
Jealous. Oh, good. It's doing better. Big Zeke Ezekiel says, from Alabama, love the show. Thank you. I'm OTR driver too. Left my honcho build at home this week because my servo arm took a crap. Will a Vanquish metal servo horn work with a Savox servo?
Yep. Yes, it will.
You're almost done.
Getting pretty close. But for this one, I figure since it's so simple, we'll probably do paint and everything tonight.
No. My wife isn't either. She wants nothing to do with RCing. It's okay to have different hobbies.
Well, I got a little spicier at the bottom. I shook it.
You?
I shook it.
Asked you.
Cleared my sinuses.
Did I already read this? I have a Hertz dig on my SCX10 and keep grinding the peg of the shifter. I have double checked the EPA, but still have the same problem. Any ideas?
I would say that the EPA for your shifter is pushing it too far forward. It should have some slack for the end. So what'll happen is if it's pushing on it too hard, it'll like actually keep pressure on there, and it'll just rub that edge. Like I'll run a lever arm like that for years and not wear through them. That one really got me. It's not spicy. It just like burned up in my nostrils. Okay.
Can you build that but better? Just decided to give up on getting 10 scale crawler due to the current price exchange. Just makes it too expensive here down under. Is that the driver?
Yep.
I can put that.
Okay. It's like 2 Phillips head screws, so.
Yeah, I can handle that.
Here they are.
That's more than 2.
Well, I don't think that. Some of them is mounted in here. So I'll read.
Oh, I don't.
Yes.
Oh, if you're not doing anything.
Oh, I'll keep doing. Then sure. Yeah, you can keep reading while doing.
Josh, I'm sorry, but I bought some of your favorite water and it's trash. Sorry.
Oh.
It just sucks.
Oh. Who is this person?
Michael Kapika.
What? Some people aren't made for sparkling water. I'll.
Yeah, I prefer tap water.
I mean, I don't think that that's a reasonable substitute.
Oh man.
Tap water is. I mean, tap water with some lemon in it. It's not the worst. Oh my gosh. Trying to.
I use that line on the student's work. Can you redo that assignment, but better? What BEC do you run in all your rigs?
If I run a BEC, I run a Castle 10 amp.
It's a BEC.
A BEC is a battery elimination circuit, so it helps power. It's kind of a misleading thing, but basically it sends
live stream idea. Since Nicole likes hiking and knitting, she walks on a treadmill while knitting, and Josh reads. Oh my god!
You should see how red she gets when she exercises.
Thanks, babe. I was just thinking, I can't even like talk and knit. What are your thoughts on the new Proline van after they released full pictures of it?
I'll still build it. That's the nose definitely looks funny, but I think it's one of those ones that'll still be fun.
This guy's name is Beef Blank.
Wait?
Beef Blank.
Beef Blank.
Sparkling water tastes like TV stuff. Tap water? What country is that from? Is that a part? Yeah. Right?
Do you need the instructions?
Advantage. See, I was gonna say I like well water. So Daddy said advantage of living in the Ozarks. My own water comes from my own 600-foot hole in the ground. Yeah.
See right here.
Morgan, you can talk to Phoenix. How about that?
So,
those are in Chinese. That's in Chinese. I can't.
Look at the pictures, and you don't have to read that.
No. Hippie can build. Hippie van build. I thought you were talking about.
I thought she was calling her a hippie. The hippie can build. Damn the hippies.
We'll take it.
I know you wouldn't have been in the least offended by being called a hippie.
The water may be trash, but that stash is top notch.
Right.
Whatever. That's. Believe it or not, NYC has the best tap water. They do have good tap water.
Yeah, I have not been there. You've spent time there.
Yeah. Josh, you can send me that body to your dual rider, and I can do a paint screen for you.
I would take you up on that, but this is not mine.
Oh yeah, that's not his.
Otherwise, I would take you up on it. This is getting... I would imagine that I'm sending this body to somebody else as well still to get painted.
Josh looks hot and ready like some Little Caesars in that shirt. No, we're not talking about Vans anymore. I love well water. It's the best. It's good for you.
It depends on the well.
Right.
Some well water can smell like rotten eggs.
There's just some sulfur.
Yeah, but it depends how nasty it can be.
Still voting on the Fu Manchu. That's all you. It's your life. How do the VS 410 tires compare to the beloved Crawler TA tires?
I mean, the stock tires work okay. They're not stellar. They work fine. But I still switch to crawlers. Like, that's just my...
Look at that. That's false advertising.
What?
It says it has eyes, but it doesn't.
Oh, you're right. Huh. That is interesting. I guess all those people who paint those.
Yeah, but it should look like that.
Or maybe there's a sticker.
Wait.
What?
And it has a thing over the front.
A visor? What?
No, like a... See?
Oh, that's a different... Yeah, that's a different head.
Yeah, it's a different head.
You are correct. Huh.
I
don't know how... Yeah.
Hope Kitty is doing better. He is. He's doing much better.
He made an appearance earlier.
He did. Yes, he did. Yeah, see, this is not helping me because it's not.
Turn the page. See if the correct one's in. What?
I'm not going to read it out loud, but you can read it. That just seems awkward though. I just ordered the high altitude SCX forward motor mount. How are you liking yours?
I've got it installed, but my situation is that since it's in that Woods Runner, it has the offset D44 front axle. So my front link has to be on that side. So that means I'm going to have to TIG weld a mount onto my lower link on that side so that I can run a kind of like almost like a radius bar on there, so I don't have to run the link to the chassis. So it's going to require a bit of custom fab to make it work out all right. But for that build, I'm okay with that.
TGH Colorado.
What's going on?
Mark Anthony. Any brushless motors for under $50? Dollars?
Oh, dollars. That's what you meant.
Shut up. You don't.
You might have to look at what the Castle slate motors cost. I honestly don't know for sure. But I think the Castle slate motors are one of the cheaper side of the decent quality motors. But they still may be in that $75 range.
All I run are hobby wings. They get the job done pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I guess I really only look at the crawler side. So like the hobby wing for the crawler side aren't the ones that I like. So
what is this for?
What's that? Double-sided tape.
There's no...
Troubles, bubbles. You definitely had it going right.
Yeah, but I don't know what.
Just stick it together and jam a screw in it.
But like a washer goes in. And I don't know what MC1 is. I don't know. It doesn't matter because this is not right.
Look at that little spaceship looking thing.
Oh, it's like that. There was a show we used to watch.
Starship Troopers?
No. Thoughts on it? 12T, Crawlmaster, 550, and Bomber till my brushless fund grows.
It's a lot of motor in a bomber. Like, you might get a little hot.
Oh, you want to do it?
Well, I was just going to take a look. It's a lot of motor. Unless it's a 12-turn Crawlmaster, then it's not so much, and you'll probably be fine.
Hi, baby. What are you doing? I'm not scared of animals here. It's the methods that scare me.
We've been to places like that.
Yeah, plenty of them.
So yeah, there needs to be some sort of ring that goes around this to...
That's all there is. Or there's double-sided tape.
Correct.
No?
What's that? This is all that was left?
That's all that was left. What do you need? Hang on. Your food's up on the thing. You gotta get up there.
Yeah, the Trailmaster motors, like, if you're gonna try and run a 12-turn, you got to be real careful about temperatures. Just watch that. Try and be mindful. Gear it right. Okay, looking pretty decent.
I gotta give him his pill.
All right, hurry up. Yeah, Nicole got that's when's the next UMG long video? Probably fairly soon. I'll do a bomber video next, just because that oh wait, should this have gone through? Yeah, that needs to go through there. I want to get another video on the bomber done, just because I think that's a fun project as well, and want to get something done. But I got the wheelbase sorted out on the on the long truck, so that should be that's good there. I ordered a part yesterday for handling the rear drive shaft, because that's a I want to make sure that I get that handled right. That way I don't just have like a super long drive shaft that's going to flex all over the place.
Oh, no.
All right.
You wanna see what he's doing?
Still says I need some sort of like washer looking thing, and I believe that.
Yeah.
This is the other kitty, not the... She doesn't like... I have like open grease container up here. Watch her step in that and run all over.
What happened to Flip That Truck season 2?
That's just something I need to get back to work on. I just need to get that truck finished up and on to the next one.
He's literally in here from the moment he gets home to the minute well, I guess until I fall asleep. I don't know when he actually comes in. Farm boy said Nicole snuck off to get the clippers to sneak attack your stash. Thank you, Dean Master, but I'm not going to read that out loud. But thank you for the $5. We appreciate it. I want to build an old CJ. I got the perfect chassis set for one. You're gonna make me go out and order one of those damn dancers. Tiny dancers, yep. Hey Josh. Oh god. Do you think you relate to the most on The Office, Dwight? anyone
Rude. I would not say Dwight. I mean, Dwight in some ways, but
Jim?
no.
You have to.
No, he's like a sports person, and I don't know, Pam annoys.
Skirt.
I mean, Oscar was one of the smartest ones, right? I mean, I'm not great at trivia.
Not like me.
Um,
Angela.
yeah.
Does VP offer any links for the Enduro for a 285 millimeter wheelbase?
No, we don't have any like short wheelbase. I don't have a Enduro link kit at all. Actually.
Can you hold the build up to the camera so we can have a look at it?
Yes. Let me screw this head together. This was a pretty involved little head, though.
No.
I'm not surprised you weren't.
No, and there's no instructions, and they're all in Chinese. There's
It's likely not Chinese.
Why?
Huh?
It's Tamiya, aren't they?
Japanese.
Oh, they are Japanese? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, it is. It's Japanese. That's my bad. Broke my SCX-10 3 Panhard. I'm going to tell you right now, I can't tell the difference between Chinese and Japanese writing. I'm not that well versed in writing.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah. I think they're both pretty. Broke my SDX-10 3 Panhard mount today. Could it be that 7777 servo I just put in?
It's always a chance, but I think that's going to be one of those common areas we see break though on the SCX3. You would have thought they would have learned a little bit better from the SCX10 too, but that one they did not.
No.
So anyway, for those who have not seen a dancing rider before, it's so people kind of wonder on these sometimes, like the steering on this, there is no front servo. It's just a spring. It just retains.
Creed all the way.
David Wallace. That's who.
Okay.
That's the best answer.
Yeah, that's probably right.
But yeah, so all the steering, the servo sits here in the middle, and it controls just the flop of the whole truck. And I plug it in.
I think I really took Meredith.
Yeah, you're.
You. Or Kevin.
some chili.
What about the new Crowmaster 8T for a bomber when it comes out? Should be around 2700 kV-ish, right?
Something like that. Yeah, that'd probably be.
Can you afford Ranger belt? I would be Kevin, equally smart and equally handsome as Ashton Kutcher.
Is it me? No. Is that Ashton Kutcher? No. Me?
Death Wish coffee at 11:30? Oh. I almost got that the other day. It's a package. Looks cool. What?
Isn't that cool?
It is. That's awesome.
I mean,
the Dancing Rider kind of looks like an old Honda Big Red 3-wheeler. Thoughts on Axial BFG Crawler 2.2?
Not a fantastic tire. Tread depth is like, it wasn't a great tire. It looked good. I tried to like it. Didn't do it.
Dang it, I wish these were bigger. I can't tell what that is.
Oh, I'm trying to...
Yeah, see what somebody's little avatar is.
Right.
Is that the right word for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Nicole, why are you letting Josh wear that 70s porn star mustache? Please shave that whisker crumb catcher. You know? If you want to look like a silly, silly man, you can look like a silly, silly man. Oh, God, here we go.
What?
If you're David Wallace, can I interest you in an investment opportunity?
Suck it.
The whole Ranger conversation.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
What?
Chips has a 5th scale 98 Ford Ranger body you could build.
I have seen those.
Who puts 8 plugs in a 4-cylinder? What are you saying, Josh? Vanquish will have a panhard mount. I will wait for one from you rather than one from one of the China ones. I also do not like the stock shock towers, just saying.
Right. There probably will be one. Probably sometime before too terribly long.
Why would this even be?
One that was
Yeah. She's learning
it
fast.
says sail.
Love the scale. Oh.
Yeah, it's, but like it since he said sail, he thinks that YouTube thinks it's like someone trying to come in and sell something.
Hi, Dick Cheney, man from Canada, land here. Thanks again for doing fun vids like this. These are secret messages just for you two, so please don't read this. Oh, sorry. It didn't flag it. It didn't flag it this time.
Oh.
It didn't flag it.
Oh, because of the Dick Cheney.
It did last time. That was hilarious. But no, it didn't. It did not flag it. RC Rorschach. Hola, RC family. Yes, I made this bit. How's it going? Jared Addison. All those quarter-ton trucks were basically escorts and cavaliers with truck beds, throwaway vehicles. I'm so mad that my thing won't work. Usually I can put the mouse over whatever emojis that you use and it gives me a description, and it won't let me do it. Because I want, look at the pretty mountain one.
I bet that's mountains.
It'd be mountains with streams and tree.
And tree?
Shut up.
Poop emoji.
Is that what that was? It was right. That what that was? Man, do you know that live PD is back to 3 hours now?
Is it really?
Yeah. I'm missing all of them. All of them.
It's okay.
Speaking of escort, spotted what could be the last one on the road. Seen.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about actual escorts.
Seen in 87, 2 days ago. Has anyone said he looks like Peter Sellers, the Pink Panther? You'll be the anchor man on Scale News Update.
I introduced myself as Ron Burgundy this week.
That was dumb.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
But you're not. You know that.
You're a dirty pirate hooker. That's from Anchorman.
Yeah.
Go back to your home on Homer Island. Many leather-bound books. Home smells of rich mahogany.
Go back to your home on Homer Island.
I think Diversity was the name of an old wooden ship used in Civil War time.
Can you believe
Santiago
going to place at Nationals in November? 99th out of 100.
I'm usually a strong top of the mid pack performer, significantly above Matt in all classes.
Oh, okay.
I'll give him
the scale version of Ron Burgundy. Where's Nationals at? In Vegas?
Vegas. You pooped in the refrigerator and you ate an entire wheel of cheese?
Is it the time the man punted Baxter?
I'm not even mad.
What do you think of the Cross RC UT4?
I have very little faith that it will be worth purchasing.
Make the chat window the top window for descriptions, maybe?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know how you do that or what that means.
I don't know what he's talking about.
That's YouTube's business.
The YouTubes.
Yeah. Do you have a go-to compound for BFG crawlers?
P8.
Pasco County's my favorite.
Pasco County, Florida? It's back?
No, but
Oh.
he lives in Pasco County. Oh, they are the two super hot canine guys. I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Glass case of emotion. Punted Baxter. Milk was a bad decision.
Enough of that.
You can't make me stop quoting Anchorman.
I mean, I can. What does Santiago mean?
A whale's vagina. I think it means Saint Diego. Agree to disagree.
I can't remember anything specifically. Those guys are so dreamy. See, thank you I know they are. With their canines.
Canine Cop.
Yep.
Who was in Canine Cop? Schwarzenegger?
That was Kindergarten Cop, dummy.
Oh. Who was in Canine Cop?
Flatirons, crawlers, or KM3s?
Crawlers.
There you go. I'm an OTR driver and bring RC tools and parts and several trucks with me always. It's a good time. Yeah, you do. That's a great.
End up with some downtime, do you?
Well, just they get to go to great places.
Oh, that's true.
That's awesome. It's like my dad with fishing poles.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can ask people to go on their land. So how soon is Josh making fans only page to fund the Friday live builds? What is that?
Remember when I described to you what OnlyFans was? It was like,
oh yeah, like Craigslist.
well, no, it's like having a private Instagram page.
Which is just isn't that just Twitter?
Well, yeah, but like people have to pay you to see it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I mean, it's the entrepreneurial spirit that.
Yeah, good for them. Keeping people safe, not spreading any viruses, new or old ones.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's the world's oldest profession.
Yeah. I mean, but we could do that but like for this.
I mean, technically.
Oh, is that
what? No, it's just a little washer.
looks like a shim to me.
I don't know how this stupid thing's supposed to. Oh, here's the.
Oh, they put an insert.
Insert. Oh, what the?
He said $5.
Did he actually pay?
Oh, doesn't matter.
What? What the? Huh. That was easy.
He is wearing Sex Panther actually.
60% of the time works every time.
Somebody already said that.
Oh.
Crawler.
Now you're supposed to double-sided tape it in there.
One of the Blue Sheep brothers was in King Pop. I didn't even know that was actually a movie. Crawler or Hyrax or Landmine?
I haven't ran the landmines, but I like Crawler for the style. Always Crawler. Crawler is always the answer. Hyrax is a really good tire, but Crawler looks better.
Josh, have you ever tried the Gen 8 Interco IROC tires? If so, how do you like them?
I don't. I've tried them on a Gen 8, which I also didn't like. So, and I also am just not a big fan of Interco tires, like in the full size world. So I've never liked the RC version, whether they work or not.
That one was free. I would have done it for a penny. Oh, thanks. Here, and slap him again. No problem. This is not his. This is
This is
Ballers. Thank you. She's trying to slap the stash off. Does RC Crawler have more kit than the rest of the RC world? Oh, tag Josh, Jimmy Keaton. Thank you guys. Thank y'all. We appreciate it very much. Keeps us funded for our Friday night
Our
date
hopes
night.
and dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a 1-1 crawler? No.
Nope. I have a Jeep, but it is a daily driver.
Yeah, it's definitely definitely not.
My new Gladiator, though, that'll be the...
Yeah, just keep thinking about it while you're sleeping. Watch Flying Cars for the first time and we'll never get that time back. You won't. You will not.
I am tempted to watch it again.
I'm not. Go for it.
Roman.
I am not tempted to ever.
You don't think that you could get some, like, you once you start paying attention to it, you could maybe try and get closer to figuring out how old that girl was? Like,
No.
paying attention to, like, was that a high school? Was it a college?
College, but like, you can be 17 and go to college. Your mom goes to college.
Your mom goes to college.
Andrew Pignatario. Hi, Josh and Nicole. I convinced some guys from my motorcycle club who've never had RCs to get dual riders so we can all race. It's
And a motorcycle club? That's the perfect crossover. That was such a good idea.
fan fund a build if we get to choose. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, BP.
That's what these are.
Percent you can.
The,
No Gladiator till the soul sucker is gone.
that
Thank you, Phoenix.
that would be what I was turning in. I would trade in the Honda.
And then I would get a 2009 Jeep Wrangler.
Yes.
You would get a Gladiator.
Right.
Start a GoFundMe page for that Gladiator. Let's make GoFundMes for people who actually need them.
Right.
Like people out of work. Donate to your local food bank or buy dinner from your local restaurant instead of giving us a GoFundMe for a Gladiator. Sorry. Sorry. Want to get the brass upper shock pivots for the VS 410, but not want to pay shipping. Kiki's Chicken Palace. A good place to meet.
Ooh.
Moose Jaw.
Done.
Yeah, that's
Done.
You did-
You name the day for lunch. I'll bring the pivots for you. I think
I feel you, Josh. A Jeep truck is turning from a want into a no.
yes.
A Jeep is a truck, first of all. A Wrangler's a truck, like it's a truck.
No. I need a pic.
Dutch just froze all new Gladiator builds. Many problems. Stay strong, Nicole. Thank you, Jerry's Old Guy Review. And I want to know more about your screen name. Jerry's Old Guy Review. Do you review old men?
Or just old stuff.
No. I just sent you a friend request on Facebook. He's not great about Facebook. Real men drive TJs.
I've
said that.
had two real men drive TJs. Shh. Matt, are you ready to Skype in about the
Build the Wrangler and beat the crap out of it. Trust and believe we have beat the crap out of it, not built.
Matt, you ready to Skype in and talk about the world's best movie? Where is my what?
Nothing. Just get a Toyota. It's way better than a Jeep. I would take what's the FJ Cruiser in a heartbeat. I think they're cool.
That is, she has the worst taste. She likes those FJ Cruisers. Those are the worst thing.
I like it.
Ugh.
Agreed. It's not a Wrangler unless it's a 2-door.
My first two were, I had a 97 and a 2002.
Okay, seriously, time for a belly dragger build. G-speed. Just get an XJ. Don't be scared of the unibody. Real men.
It's like this. I have an XJ. I have a scale model of an XJ right here.
You missed so much. You're on mute.
Have we been on mute this whole time?
My wife says they look like a Lago. I don't know what that is.
Lego, maybe? The FJ is awesome. False. Let's see. Where is our recycled receiver? Right here. Got it.
A Jeep is not a truck. It's cute. It's like a truck, but you could Baja race, prep 2 XJs for the price of the Gladiator and have cash to go race them.
And in the end, you would have an XJ.
I mean, you can, like, just keep talking about it. Because I don't think anybody is getting a $50,000 truck in this house. Good try. How do you like... This stream is trash. I'm out.
Thanks, Matt.
That was BT. How do you like the new SCX-10 III?
I like it. I like it in certain ways, and there's other things about it that I don't love. It's got a pretty high motor placement. The transmission's pretty big. I don't love 2 speeds. I like the axle design. Chassis design's pretty good, except it's a little I don't think that the SCX-10 III is going to be the platform that's going to allow for all the amazing custom builds that have happened with SCX-10 and SCX-10 II platforms, just because of how specific so many things are and how they're not as flexible. But I mean, people will still build custom with them, but it's just there's so many things about that are going to make everything more difficult.
Our Jerry's Old Guy review. I just love the name. Just a little channel covering a bit of anything RC. Nicole FJ Cruiser with a 4.0 will embarrass a Wrangler every day, twice on Sunday. Anything will embarrass that Wrangler. You put the pedal to the floor and it's like, yes, a Lego. Josh is waiting for a full-size dancing ready trucks.
Now I'm interested.
FJ 1200 was a fast bike. What are you talking about, Josh?
Okay. Now that was that a Yamaha, I think? FJ 1200?
Real men here in Aussie land drive Nissan Patrols, Toyota Land Cruiser, Hilux, and 110 Land Rovers.
I don't like I like the Patrol. I'm on board with the Patrol.
The cat update is he's doing much better. Thank you.
The sick cat or the
yeah. Oh, our other cat is a couple weeks. Yeah.
Maybe might be a week.
I don't know. I haven't heard yet about. I don't know.
It's been a distracted week.
Yeah.
It's just in the last couple of days when everything started looking pretty good with him.
FJ versus Ford Ranger.
Oh.
Please don't make those noises. Likes my noises.
Yeah.
Real men drive Jeep Liberties.
Oh my God.
That was one of the ugliest vehicles.
You know what though? Jeep Liberties, like the hoods for Jeep Liberties were super popular to use on custom rock buggies, and they looked really cool for that. Like narrow Jeep Liberty hoods were like the badass thing to
I think
have.
he was joking.
What? Who was?
The guy, Chris Syverson. He was joking.
I'm just saying.
What's up from outside your window? Ask the bandit where his Trans Am is. John Schultz says, Nicole, shave that thing under his nose. It's not my issue. He can look like a weirdo if he wants. I'm getting ready to build an FC Jeep Overland grid. Do you know if a 6x6 is considered as a class 1 or class 0?
So from the little bit that I know, a 6x6 can run in any class and you get extra points for it. But the thing is that for class 0, you have to run a hard body, I'm told. And if you're running a FC, I'm assuming you mean the axial one, which is Lexan, but maybe I'm wrong.
Do you want some stickers from the Salinas Valley Scalers?
I think I have some from ASD.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have them on my
Chris Gasco wants to know.
radio box.
But thank you.
Thank you, Chris. You guys gave me one of the big ones too at ASD's event.
Oh, Inspector 71 had to put one of the points down Wednesday. I'm sorry. It's rough. We know it's rough. It's a rough deal. There's a guy in my hometown that has a new FJ40 with 22 12s and 33s and a 3-inch lift, and it looks pretty good, I must say.
22
Real men drive pre-90s. Jerry's Old Guy Review says, Josh, I have a bit of everything. 14 scale, 12 scale crawlers, off-road. Are these riders that much fun that I need one?
Yes. I'm not. People always think I'm joking. These are one of the most fun things.
No, they really are. They really are super fun. I mean, to watch.
And especially if you can get 2 of them together to race, it's a freaking riot.
Enough about modern cars. Let's talk classic cars Josh would like, but Nicole won't let him buy. Other way around. That is the other way around.
Yeah.
I like classic cars that Josh will not let me buy because
she has some.
Keep saying taste. It because all of our money is sunk into these little things
to entertain the masses, hundreds of people at a time.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Real men drive Prius. God.
Fighting words.
I hate Priusos.
Man, that thing is brutal at the bottom. God. I keep forgetting.
Thank you, Gene Master.
Whew.
I think Matt might be cuter, though. Don't you think Matt's prettier than me? I think Matt
he dresses fancier.
Yeah, Matt's definitely prettier than I am. I used to drag race in a Prius. I didn't win a lot.
Is that from Horrible Bosses? Drag racing in a Prius?
Wait, is that Rachel from the track?
Yeah, I left my musician fiance for her.
None of that.
She gave me $600 to fix my Ranger. That's why I'm so salty about
them. The dancing riders are beyond comical to drive. So freaking fun. How much are they?
Like $99, I think. My
nephew loves watching my dad run his.
Yeah, her dad has one.
And he loves it. Which rider's the best so far?
I honestly like this Dual Rider the best, just because it's got the black plastic, and I think that looks better. But I think I like the body on the Dancing Rider better than the Dual Rider. But I think the black plastics on these look so much better than the dark gray. And the black wheels versus white wheels. Like, if I was going to buy one myself right now, I would buy the Dual Rider.
Yeah, in California, it's like the horrible drivers, but it's like, do you have to go slow? Is it required? Is there a governor on them?
Yeah.
You can't do it right.
It's trying to get you to do it. It's about the same sound as an RC car. It's just bigger.
No, RC is... Near where I live, there's a 1965 Ford van for sale. $3,000. Needs a little work. Sounds like it. 103.
103 what?
For that. For
Oh, 103. Okay.
Can you run a no prep drag and dirt if you change tires? That's a good question.
I've seen people run the no prep cars with paddles on them and run in the sand.
So can you run it in dirt if you change tires?
Sure, I think.
Greetings from Connecticut.
I mean,
okay, Nicole, what classic cars do you want that Josh keeps you from affording? My favorite, I love a Chevy 2. It's my fave. I would take a 55 Chevy Gasser. I love anything muscle.
Gassers are the worst.
Can you not?
Like if you can even 55 great.
Can we not?
Gotta go with the stupid gasser.
Couldn't you dye the plastics?
You could on the other one, but being that they're dark gray, like it's gonna be hard to get them to black. But the wheels you definitely could.
Wild Willie is in the Dancing Rider. He's cooler.
I don't know. I kind of like the one that comes in this one. It's definitely different. I guess I've just built so many of the Dancing Riders that this is.
I'd love to drive
strange
90 and be able to drive 90 anywhere.
You can drive 90 here.
Where? On what road? That someone's not going 40 in front of you on the highway.
Just got to get around them.
Nicole, how did you guys meet? And did your dad get into RC after he met Josh? We met at a bar. And yes, my dad did get into RC after he met Josh. He always did like the rockets and model cars, but yeah. My dad has an SS Nova. Love it. I do not have a crawler. I do not have any desire. When I explain what my husband does to people, I'm like, he does RC cars. That's how I like that. Because that's all I know. I like, to me, if any of these had a stick controller, I might play.
I have one right over there.
Well, I just kidding. I don't want to. But
done and doneer.
No. Chevelle, yeah. I like, there's certain Chevelles that I like. I like a 67, 66 Chevelle. Don't like anything after 68. Shout out to Hoy Fab Crawlers. I would take a Hemi Cuda in a heartbeat.
Well, anybody should be just because.
Yeah. Yeah. Brittany K, 67 Chevelle is beautiful.
Is there a chance you included an extra bearing?
Nope. What happened to Matt?
Are you for real for sure?
No, I'm for sure. I did not. But that's a what? Josh in a bar, modded beer bottles. Oh. Josh and I used to spend lots of time at a bar.
Yeah. Are you 100% sure?
Babe. Dust off Camaro. That is my 68 Camaro track day car. Love it. We're a big car family. My grandpa was a Top Fuel dragster racer, and my dad continued to be into the sport back in the old days.
Now, I'm really going to open this up. If I find that there was an extra one, I'm going to be so mad.
Maybe it has less.
There's no way.
I can guarantee you that
if this wasn't for somebody else, I would drive it until it
that is gorgeous.
made noise.
I'm not a huge Camaro fan, but that's beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful. Grand National. Yes, I would have a Grand National. And you wound up with a guy who plays with toy cars.
That's right.
New neighbor walking by while I'm outside running my crawler. Oh, you are playing with a cool toy. Me. Move on, Karen. Spruce jaw. Yes, an old Cutlass. Any G-body I would take. Josh, you need to check out the Amazon documentary called Vannin so you can get some Van. Oh, and the characters on the show are awesome.
Oh my God.
Roto Raggy, tear down.
I know. I'm mainly just doing this to hopefully find that I didn't screw up.
A 34 Ford. That was what was in American Graffiti, wasn't it?
Believe so.
61 Chevy Apache project. Nice. I bought a cantilever suspension system for my TRX4 and got scammed.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'll happen.
damn. Who'd you get scammed by?
Probably like one of those.
That's why they spent so much time at the bar. A 65 Goat, yeah. I don't know what any of those are because they're Australian.
Yeah. like, like, I don't know. What
You've sold auto parts for 26 years. I'm about parred out. Never. Never, ever. Oh, 32 Ford 5 window. You're right. It was a 32, not a 34. It's tomorrow here. Thank you. I want a 56 Ford. Okay.
You want? That's what you're saying you want?
RC Mark on eBay. Nobody buy from RC Mark on eBay.
Okay, that
RC Mart. Oh, it came from RC Mart. Was it the actual RC Mart?
RC Mart's pretty legit.
Yeah. She has the best taste in cars. What are you talking about? Just buy her a 55 gasser already.
Oh,
You know, I've been around at the car shows for so long. There's so many random cars. Like one of the guys, he used to chop them. Like that was what he did, and he had an old it was an old Packard, I think, with flames on the side, which I don't. But it was the most beautiful. Can I get an F in chat for the $50? I'm out now.
That's like a thing on the internet, like spam F in the chat.
What does that mean?
Like they just will type F.
Jesse Schultz has a van with a wheelchair lift. Whoop. It works. I have a Honda Accord or Civic. I don't know.
Accord or a Civic or some sort of reliable transportation that was provided with creature comforts such as Bluetooth technology.
I know. I'm a bad person.
Air conditioning.
That was something that when I, got married and moved up in the world was something that really was luxury for me was air conditioning. Car that had air conditioning that worked. Kowalski 70 Challenger from Vanishing Point. Jack H. Hey man, how are you? We are very good. How are you? Glad you're here. Sometimes you are on the East Coast, you should check out the Carlisle Car Show in Pennsylvania.
Big one.
Yeah. 2030, Jeep is releasing a creeper van. That's all we need. Oh, it was a fake account called RC Mart. I'm checking it out now. This rat has reviews disabled for a reason. Or the 2-lane Blacktop 55. Do love the whine of an M22 4-speed.
You didn't screw up. I did.
Yeah, I never screw up. Oh, he said RC Mart. My daily driver is Chevy Tahoe. It's like a leather sofa on wheels, yeah. I'm okay. Just got done watching True Boys. I didn't know they were on tonight. You were on there a few weeks
I
ago.
was.
Sweethearts. They're very, very nice guys. 49, sir. My van body from Proline is gonna have lace and a lot of metallic paint. It's 70 Stingray. That's up his wheelhouse. I'm not a huge vet lover.
And I'm a fan there.
Bring back the beard, Josh.
It's on its way back.
It won't take long.
No, it's been a week. It's pretty close to back.
Yeah. FYI, use PayPal to make purchases so you're protected. Yeah. For sure.
Let's see, 18s are...
My lunch for tonight, naan bread and hummus. Yummy. I really enjoyed the stream you did on the 3D print designing for the voltmeter.
Oh, nice. Yep. We'll be doing more of those on Sundays.
Didn't say we.
Well, the royal we.
I was looking for a TRX sport kit on eBay and found one for $25.99. It was a real person selling messed up the price, so there's a day window to buy a TRX4 sport kit for $26 shipped. I had a Cobra 2 years ago. That was a fun pile of crap. He likes those.
What?
The Cobras.
Well, Cobra 2.
Cobra 2.
Is that like a Mustang 2?
Bought it after Nom. Not him, that's somebody else.
Let's see.
So Josh builds the dual rider and takes it back apart, yeah?
Yep.
That's about right.
I screwed up. Can't leave it like that. That would have been bad.
Damn, hummus sounds so good.
I know it does. We haven't had hummus in a long time.
Chickpeas were not on your diet.
Yep, and that does that.
I know, it sounds really good. Oh, it was a Mustang. Oh man, 3 hours?
What?
Ask you about Mario.
Mario. I mean, other than people calling me
Yeah.
Mario. You called me Luigi
I
mostly.
did. Wait, I gave money on this stream. Did I get scammed? Depends.
Yeah.
Why won't it?
Remember when I was talking about like how if you didn't build it with bearings the first time, it would feel like such a waste to have to. That was just like,
Huh?
felt like some kind of karma that I had to actually take it all back apart to.
Yeah, because you're accusing me of being wrong and I'm never wrong. Tell Eddie he needs to have a frequent buyers club. We give you get that 10% off discount when you buy. I feel like I'm ordering every week. Well, we appreciate it, Scott. Had a few Trans Ams and Z28s. But I love my STI.
Yeah.
I think the Cross RC build went faster than this one. Agreed. You're watching live, PD? Oh, I'm so jealous. That's what I'm gonna go do after this.
That's okay. We're almost done. I just have to make sure that I put the right screw sizes back in. So, and then we're done. If I wouldn't have discovered that I used the wrong screw, we would have already been done. Should have just boxed it up. Here you go.
But my 85K5 Blazer makes me smile when I drive it. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's why.
That blue 69 Yanko Camaro from Too Fast, Too Furious would be awesome, Bill.
There's my 10. There's my 10. Yeah, those, I like 68, 69 Camaros. She doesn't.
No. He is building a dual rider.
I'm rebuilding a dual rider. I forgot a bearing, and it was such a tiny little bearing that I just didn't notice. What size are those?
3/6, 2.5. How many of these do you think Baller has?
I know that he doesn't have any running. So,
How did you and Josh meet? Sounds like it was meant to be. He works at VP, you work at Fast Eddie's.
well, that is less of a
Yeah,
coincidence.
no, we met at a bar in Kansas City, and we lived in Kansas City for a long time. And then Josh got a job with Vanquish, and I was a hairstylist back home. And he moved out here, and then I moved out here with him. And now I work for Eddie because
It's flexible, and she
it's
gets
flexible, and I get to go home.
like back home to Kansas City
Yeah.
when she wants.
And
And it's just a
they're wonderful.
yeah.
And I can't do hair full time anymore because my neck's messed up. So, and I don't want to go through getting my license moved out here. So yeah. So that was us where we work was all.
That was I've known Eddie since before we lived out here, and Eddie relocated to this area after I did, and he was just like, "Yeah, we're looking for somebody." I was like, "My wife will be out here before too long."
Yeah. And it works out great. And they're wonderful people.
And then when we order all of our bearings, I just say, "Hey, Nicole, bring my order home, and then I'll take it to work tomorrow."
Bought a Fast Eddie bearing kit for my low C triple X. The front hub bearings don't fit right.
Would be the hub, or I mean,
It could be there's a few different triple X kits. Could be like SCT or whatever, and so it might be the wrong one. But if you can email Eddie about it. Josh, how do you think or builds and things to do on your weekly channel for the year?
I have I don't have a shortage of things I would like to build. It's more just a shortage of time or funds. You know, I'm lucky enough that I can build most things I want for much less investment than, somebody who's not as active in the hobby. But it still costs a decent amount to build all. And then when you have that many going, it can add up quite a bit. So, okay, I fixed it. It's properly constructed. The bearings are all in.
Jerry's old guy review said, "Been enjoying this build, cleaning up my backyard crawler course. Thanks you both for you both." You're welcome. Have you ever been to Casey Brewing Company? We haven't been there, but I like the beer.
We've had some of their beer.
Yeah. Isn't there the BIER beer?
Right.
Yeah.
I believe so. There's been so many pop-ups
Yeah, there are so many.
Since we left, especially.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do what?
So just need to move to Cali and you'll find me a new job. Oh. So our Fast Eddie bearings in the VS410 Pro kit.
Not in the Pro kit.
No.
No, because those we have packaged.
You can buy them.
But like anything that we, sell as an aftermarket part or anything like that, we buy them from Fast Eddie and then we package them in-house.
Is it normal to have an extra bearing left over from a bearing kit for a TRX4? It should not be. The inside fits, outside doesn't? I have no idea.
Yeah. I would measure the bearing and then compare it to what the manual says it should be and see if there's a revision in a part or anything like that that could have made for a different size.
So good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Love you. That cracks me up.
Yeah.
Travis Gilmore said, when I worked in the shop, we had customers with Vets, a Turbo Trans Am, and a Hurst-built Firebird, and I was the only one allowed to touch any of them. I was also known as the Subaru Guru. Oh, thank you.
Head gaskets were his game.
Thank you, Gene Master, for another $5. Hey, Josh, if you get time, have a look at Four Wheel Action Drive on YouTube. You'll love it.
Oh, that was the full-size Australian wheelers. I actually did look at that.
Nope, can't move. Going back to school for my master's degree, going to become a drug counselor. Good for you. Have to see what Eddie has available for the X-Ray F1 kit.
I've always thought those F1 kits were cool.
I know we have X-ray kits, but if we don't have it, then you can just email him and
he will
populate
it.
Make it. Yeah, we'll make it. What do you think of Josh's beard? I think that Josh is his own man and can do as he likes with his facial hair.
I mean, she will protest.
But... I mean, I don't like it. Definitely don't like it. But
still.
At my house, it's tomorrow, Saturday. It's only 9 o'clock here, but it feels much later. I'm tired. What is all of that for?
There's lots of times extra screws. Like, that's
a lot of extra screws for that little tiny thing.
I know. Well, I didn't put like the rear. There's like a fender thing that goes on that's not needed, and there's an upper tray that's not needed. Like, it's all just extra stuff that you don't need to worry about. Keep it light.
Yeah.
It's faster in the turns.
Good night. Josh will be sleeping on the couch now.
I didn't go too bad.
Huh?
Those are fun builds.
Yeah, but why didn't you put the steering wheel in it?
Because you're supposed to double-side tape them on.
Good night, Mark Gill.
Whenever we send this to have painted, we'll need to have that available.
I gotcha.
So that's why. We'll let somebody else figure out that part of it.
Please slow the new machetes before.
Oh, yes. Let me go grab those.
I really like Bleedin' Jeep. It's a good show on YouTube.
Leapin' Jeep? I'd watch that one too, yeah.
He watches that one too. I don't see much of Josh's posts on Facebook. Got kicked off RC Spokes page. I just got a Tekin Gen 3 17T brushless for my new bomber. What ESC do you recommend?
17. What? Sorry, read that one again. Tekin Gen 3 17 turn brushless for you can pick up a Mamba X. I mean, that's a pretty reasonable. I mean, 17 turn, that's not going to be too bad. So these aren't properly packaged just because they don't. And they're bronze, which will be released soon.
One more week of school and done with distance learning for now. More time to crawl.
Oh, yeah, a lot of teachers, kids, going to be...
Oh, does Fast Eddie make a bearing kit for Tamiya Dynahead? Yes, we do.
You did, because you... was that the one that you...
There's like a new one that is like 77 bearings or something.
Yeah, it's the... I thought it was a Dynahead.
There's a few different... There's like a...
It's the one... It's a 6x6 with port... It's a...
Matt. They want Matt.
It's 12:30 or Matt lives. He's probably in bed.
Yeah. He's an old man. He has to go to bed early. What is this that you're doing? What are you doing?
These are our new wheels. Sorry, trying to keep it. And go to the... But...
Whoop.
So, yeah, they've got kind of that concave look to it now. Or actually, convex look. Comes up and then back down. Center set. So it's kind of like the 101 now. So it's got just a little bit more of an edge to it. Something a little sharper. like I said, these are bronze.
I like those browns ones.
They have that same bronze finish as the rest of them as far as dusty. These are a little bit shinier. So, but the actual ones are all dust style finish. And then,
How are they different from the V1?
so well, I believe I have a V1 here.
How big of a difference is there between rubber sealed bearings and ceramic bearings? Well, the ceramic bearings are also rubber sealed, but they have ceramic ball bearings in them, whereas the rubber sealed metal. So it just depends on the situation that you're using it for, right?
Yes. So the ceramic have less resistance or fast.
Ceramic are faster, have less resistance. What he said. We do have some metal, a few sizes of metal shielded ceramic bearings, but mostly they're rubber sealed as well. But just with the ceramic ball bearing. Your shirt resembles your upper lip. Hey Josh, what's the best waterproof motor to run with a Mamba X? My brushless sensor doesn't like the water crossings. Where do you order those?
The or what?
I don't those release those wheels.
On the Vanquish website.
The Vanquish website.
So these are the V1s. So you can kind of see here that they're the actual face pattern. If you're looking at them dead on, it's the exact same. But if you look at this wheel kind of laid flat, and this one, you can see the center section comes out on the new one and then dives back in, where this one's just one dish. So that's about as good as I can show without. These cameras are all hard mounted, and so, or I guess I have a separate camera. There we go. Show you on these.
Going to buy a fast eddy bearing kit for my Nero. We have that.
So see how this one has that convex, whatever, comes up to a center point, where this one is just flat.
You said Vanquish made paintball stuff. Was it under a different name?
Yeah, it was like they made all like the Bob Long, like the Rippers and the Autocockers and
Really, an autococker?
Autococker. That is the name.
That seems like
That I think
unfortunate.
it. I don't know what it actually referred to. I think it's like when you cock a gun.
Obviously,
But
that just seems like a poor name, poor choice, like a triple X.
yeah, look.
Josh, I have a Proline 2-inch light bar with ProTech 370 servo running at 7.4 volts. When I force the servo, the lights go off, then come back on when centered. Do I need a BEC?
Sounds like it. It sounds like you're pulling more amperage. It depends on what your ESC is, but it's really what it sounds like.
Vanquish should release shiny wheels, overhead pig, all matte finish. I don't know. Oh, instead of overhead, instead of matte finish. Oh, correct.
All right. Yeah, it's some of that stuff is just based on what license partners like. That's not necessarily a choice that we always get to make. So
Are you going
sometimes it's just they want their wheels to be shown a certain way. So if they want to let us make them, we should do as they say.
Are you going to do gray on the V2s as well?
Yes.
Will there be
all the colors?
All
Yes.
the colors.
All the colors.
All the colors. Josh, who makes a GMC top kick body kit? I've tried Proline, RC 4-wheel drive, and Proline.
None. There used to be a top kick, but I don't think you can get a top kick anywhere anymore. Did you just call me words? Names? Only, yeah. BC. If
But yeah. Survey. Who came up with the idea of bronze?
I mean, we had bronze samples done. There was actually bronze samples done before I moved out here. Like they were on the desk I took over. So it had been a thing forever. But the problem was it was just a matter of keeping up with wheels. Like trying to keep things in stock. You add another color, it's just another color you have to try and keep up with. So it was just not something that happened. And then finally we retooled a bunch of machines. We make a ton more wheels than we used to. So I was like, okay, well, let's finally release this color.
I got it, Rudy.
We'd release every color if we could just stock them and all that. But
did that dual rider get an $80 servo?
It did not. It got a takeout Spectrum servo from my bomber. And that is what is going to go to the new owner. Which is still, I mean, plenty strong servo, I'll tell you that.
Trailer Park Boys animated series is coming out.
What? I don't feel like that should be an animated. I don't feel like you can do bubbles right.
It's 11:30. J-Dog has to crash. I'm about to crash too.
Yes. I think we're good for tonight. We got our...
Will the V1s be coming back?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. V2 only.
I'm a loser. God damn it.
I know. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yep. That's exactly.
Why did Vanquish stop making green wheels?
Green was a super inconsistent color. The problem was is that wheels from one batch to the next would be so far off you couldn't keep it controlled. It was a multi-step process to get the color, like between a gold anodized to start with and a green top coat to try and get it. And anodizing is done with, tanks of acid basically. And those tanks age from when they're filled to as they go. So you couldn't even do it with timing. Like the timing would change so consistently. So a customer who would order wheels 1 week versus would order the next week would get completely different shades. And when dealers are carrying wheels on their shelves, you can't even control that people are always buying them at the same time. So
it's like yarn.
Had to cut it. It was a customer service nightmare. It wasn't feasible to continue. It had to go.
Like yarn. On yarn you have to, when I have to buy the same, it has a lot number.
Right.
And so I have to, if I'm doing something big, I have to make sure I buy the same lot number because otherwise it can be inconsistent.
Right. You just get color changes all over. Yeah.
Your anodizing guy must have a nervous breakdown.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, yes. I mean, even still, like we chase our targets all the time to try and make sure that we keep a reasonable range. You can only do so much. There's only so much that can be done, but
just curious.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you thought that wouldn't be at that high stuff? So
I need a Vanquish 1-inch wheel for the SCX24. Can't start. What is Vanquish making for Element vehicle?
That's, I rarely ever say anything that we may or may not be making. But, so yeah, it's not where I would announce a new product.
For the next live Friday night build, you should build the Tamiya Bug Kit Rally Edition like the Mint 400 class.
They have one of those?
Tamiya literally has everything you could ever imagine. You cannot even, there's nothing, they have something called a holiday buggy. They have every animal besides a fucking possum. And the
possum would be a good name.
I just want to see what those comical ones look like.
We have that technology.
I mean, I'm not going to Google it.
Right, I don't actually care.
Yeah, but I mean, literally, they have everything. They have like things will come through, and I'm like, what? Why would you want that? Like, why would you want that scale model? Like, what? Like, nobody wants a Camry scale model.
They don't make a
I
Camry.
know. I'm just saying they look, but like anything.
Right. Carmen Gia. Have you seen that?
I had one the other day, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that they released the Carmen Gia the other couple months ago. I was just like, what?
Like
Carmen Gia was, I don't know. Some people thought they were cool.
But I mean, a lot of people thought they were cool, but they're not.
I could have seen your uncle driving one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. That's completely.
A effing possum.
Have a safe drive, Dawson. And we all need to crawl soon. You guys do, for sure.
Yeah, you say like, yeah, you guys need to.
You definitely need to crawl soon. What's the new motor Holmes is making?
Oh, it's the motor for the new 10x10 with 4 digs and the 9-speed transmission.
I want my 02 Hyundai accent scale. Tamiya.
Yeah.
They probably have it. I say a Mazda 2 followed by a Mazda 3. Why?
I say a Mazda 2. I don't know.
Blake Wiley Slug Shark? I don't know what that is.
Oh, Blake Wilkie is the guy's name, and he makes he's got some rad. Well, he's built. It might be the new one he's building.
I saw a Mazda 2 followed by a Mazda 3.
Oh.
Why? Tim Vanison had a Carmagia. They're rear engine, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're Volkswagen, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Currently available.
Oh.
Not secret elements.
It's mainly just the universal stuff, wheels, axle, or drive shafts.
Oh my god, AMC Gremlin. I'm sure Tamiya has that.
I don't think they do, because that would be rad. You would like Gremlins.
I liked the Gremlins. I did. Yeah. Or do. I not did. I wasn't alive when they were around.
Right.
I do. I think they're cool. A Carmagia isn't cool, but a 90s V6 Pontiac is. I never said that was cool. That was just what I had.
I mean.
A 90s.
I thought he was talking Grand National. Or not Grand, that's beautiful.
He was talking about my Firebird, a V6, a stock Firebird. No. If it was the Trans Am, would have been cool.
I mean, 230 horsepower and just
more than the 6 that the Jeep gets.
Yeah. I mean, more horsepower than a Jeep is not exactly a measuring stick.
I'm just saying. If I ever hit the lotto, I'll order the whole Tamiya collection. Would you be up to building a quad or a Tamiya 3-speed? I think you need to build a quad buster. They're so popular. They're popular. I mean, I keep getting orders from them.
Yeah, I mean.
Good night, Conrad. Oh, thank you, Gene Master.
Anyone want the Vanquish Possum or the Sloth Crawler? I mean, Possum, that's...
I mean, they have a comical frog, a comical fox.
They don't have a fox.
Yes. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Do they?
Yes. Well, they have the Tamiya fox, and they have the comical fox.
Really?
And a fat fox.
I know the fat fox, Bagheera.
Yeah.
But you're thinking the frog.
Nope, they have a fox.
They have a fox and a frog?
Yes.
Huh.
Set one out today. Oh, somebody found a gremlin at Walmart in the toy section.
Ooh, fancy. Put in one silver piece of hardware in each of my beadlock rings.
Can I come
like
work
a gold
at
tooth.
VP with Ripper? I'll load blanks in the CNC machines. They have a Hornet.
Yeah. I knew the Hornet. I just didn't know that they made a fox.
Yes. They have a Tamiya fox.
Huh.
They literally have everything. There's a frog and a fox. Look it up. You think I'm wrong? I sent one out today.
I'm going to look it up right now.
You look it up.
I just don't know what it looks like. Tamiya fox. Son of a...
Told you.
Huh.
What's it look like?
Dumb. Like an old buggy.
Oh.
Huh.
They have everything. Vanquish possum rolls over and pretends it's so scale. Yeah, they have a grasshopper.
You're right. Yeah, I knew the grasshopper.
Oh, you can't even imagine some of the shit that I say. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely don't have any of the vintage Tamiya knowledge.
Build a clodbuster and give it to our nephew. But yeah, he'd be down for building a clodbuster.
I mean, I've never built a full clodbuster. I've only ever built the axles. Because we used to use them for crawling back in the day.
Oh, we all missed it tonight. It was 2020 in military time.
Oh, wow. 2020.
2020.
These were the wheels that...
We are so not making fun of. It's just crazy how many.
Yeah. Right.
They're all here.
Yeah, especially for her to have to do that. Build the kits.
A falcon, yeah. Everything.
Yeah. It's amazing to me just the amount of
molds.
Yeah.
That they have?
Molds and body molds and
Good night, Jerry's.
Instructions and Jerry's old guy review.
Yes, I know. I love it. The Fat Fox is a racing semi-truck.
I love the Fat Fox.
Is that the Buggy Raw?
Yeah, Fat Fox Buggy Raw.
Why would you?
That's the name of the full-size race team?
You told me because I was like, what is this?
The Fat Fox.
No, I was like, what's a Buggy? I thought that they just spelled it wrong.
Oh, right.
I was like, a Buggy Raw.
Yeah, but it's legit cool.
And then I got a whole lesson on
racing semis?
Asian racing semis. Wasn't it in Asia that they do it?
Europe, mainly.
When I go to Japan, I want to go to Tamiya headquarters. It's easy. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Koala Crawler Chlamydia Edition. John Oliver, he got into marble racing. Maybe we'll get into a animal named 10th scale.
Yeah, the Tamiya cars are, well, yeah, I mean, how many people's first RC car was a Tamiya, that's for sure. But what?
This guy has a 70s Chevrolet running high 10s.
Well, that's right in line with our conversation.
Not bad. Well,
I know, actually. Kidding.
Leaf shackles.
Leaf.
What you doing there, buddy?
I'm putting the wheels together for my new...
They have a Desert Gator? I've never seen them.
Desert Gator?
I've not seen that one.
Huh. Yeah, the Bruiser is that was like one of my unattainable goals when I first got into crawling, just because they were still like $1,000 to find a used one. Then they re-released them.
For what?
Tamiya Bruiser. And then they re-released them, and honestly, I just kind of lost interest in owning one. I don't feel like they are that cool anymore. It's not my style.
It's not cool.
What's that?
Your face.
Her face.
Like, specifically this part of your face.
Riot.
Ugh, I think I got snot on me.
This kombucha I was saving a little. Whoa. Whoa.
Your van body should say the Koala Chlamydia Foundation.
Seriously, guys, Google it.
It's a thing. Gotta watch John Oliver last week tonight. I would love to find the Tamiya scale truck with locking and unlocking hubs from the 80s.
Oh.
How about a gecko crawler? You can insure it too.
A gecko crawler.
I hate that little gecko. This commercial.
Yeah, you hate the Geico gecko.
Yeah, I just don't like that commercial.
Oh yeah, that one specifically. But
Yeah.
I like the ones that turning into your parents.
Oh, those are hilarious.
Those are the
yes, comical lunchbox.
Oh.
Yeah, a lunchbox. Yes, we will have the kid in the next day. The new upcoming Vanquish Sloth and Snail plus the Chameleon Crawlers release on next week's news. That little X-Acto stopped him in his tracks. And
yeah, you're still freaking me out with it.
Like I didn't have a career where I held like sharp scissors and razors in my hand my entire day.
Here, can I cut something open with? Stop it. Drop it. Drop. Drop. Okay, you're freaking me out, man. God. You know there's evidence of this.
I'm not gonna touch you with it.
I barely stabbed you.
I barely even stabbed you. That doesn't even count as a stabbing.
Like today when I went to go drop off parts at my heat treater, I got a phone call as I was getting close, and she said, you can't come here because there was a shooting and the police aren't letting anybody in or out. I said, okay then. I guess I won't drop these parts off to you.
Freaking out, man. Loves possums, hates geckos. I don't necessarily love possums.
No.
I mean, I like the one that used to live in our backyard that would come out during the day. I'm pretty sure.
You had a possum that lived in our backyard?
No,
that was just a farm. Oh.
That would sit on the fence.
Ugh.
And we would go talk to it.
What?
Yeah, I know. I was like, Mom, it's out during the day. It probably has rabies. It like moves its little ears. I mean, they are cute because they have babies, like marsupial baby. They're better than armadillos.
Ugh. No, I don't know about that.
Armadillos are disgusting.
So are possums. I didn't see shit. I grew up in New York. I know snitch.
What evidence?
Yeah. Nope. Didn't see it. Didn't happen.
Your sign fell.
I know. I actually bumped this.
Oh, it's 9:45. I don't think anybody will deliver on DoorDash this late.
You're right.
Oh, it's still on some hummus.
Yeah, I don't think you're finding anywhere with hummus to deliver. That is for sure. Do possums taste like chicken? Ugh. I feel like they taste like rat.
You've never had a possum.
Of course not.
Nobody eats possums.
People eat possums, especially down around where
Nobody eats possums.
Where your family hails.
Shut your face. Oh, you can get 25% off ice cream, snacks, and candy at 7-Eleven. So weird that 7-Eleven is just a freestanding thing here.
You're right. Can you DoorDash from 7-Eleven?
Yeah. I know.
That's so weird.
You can get Denny's. Gross.
Denny's. Fucking everything tastes like onions.
Oh god, that one's so funny. Oh, that's a lot.
You're just looking at DoorDash for food porn.
I know, I do it all the time.
You should be reading comments instead of DoorDash. People are eating everything. People eat everything. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Exactly. Whoa.
Ugh.
What was the bar called right by your...
Possum Holler.
Yeah, Possum Holler.
But it was spelled with a P. It was like actually
Yeah,
spelled
it
like
wasn't
SSUS,
just like
not like
just regular. Yeah.
Possum Holler.
Not opossum like it's, you know. That is why you could never name an RC car the Possum, because everybody would search for it incorrectly.
They are not scary.
Possums are crazy scary.
No, I've never been afraid of a possum. Like
You should be.
all they do is hiss and then they fall down. Like
Fall down.
they do. I'm just saying, like I'd be more scared of a raccoon than a possum. You can go chase a possum off your trash cans.
Chase a raccoon off.
I don't know. Raccoons will.
Will what?
You up.
No, they won't.
They eat possums in California. Have you ever seen the Beverly Hillbillies? Didn't somebody call us the Beverly Hillbillies the other day? Ooh, we can get
What?
Karma and not necessarily.
Do you think you can get Thai food anywhere?
You don't want Thai food.
Oh, Thai food would be so much better.
It's too late for that.
Whatever. All right. I suppose we're done. I'm going to mount up my new set of G8 crawlers and CI foams and go to bed. So.
Oh, no, you're going to sit in here all night.
Well, I'm going to do those things that I just said.
You're not going to come watch Live PD with me?
All right, fine. That's it.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Next week, I already have another kit here. Sitting right over there. So, we're set. It's a date. She'll be here. All right. Yes, no paint. All right, guys. Thanks again.
Good night.
See you Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday.
God.
And then regular videos on Tuesday for Scale News and more.
Be kind. Right?
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
There you go. See you guys.